But Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil. With so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shoot feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much TSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap, while DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine, snorting, burping, leaning, ban it matters not if battery fun is shy, can't to see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday, the 16th of January 2024. I am, of course, King Jad, and I am joined by two guests today. One is D-Dog and the other is Aviga, so welcome to the Bingo, guys.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are in the part of the world.
I'm tired.
Yeah. So, yeah, how about D-Dog explains why Aviga wasn't aware he was going to be on until he got dragged on?
Oh, because I kidnapped him. He didn't know. He had no idea. I showed up at his house with an unmarked van and put a hood over his head and stuffed him in a van, and now he's here.
Yeah, but I think D-Dog, your microphone sounds like your breathing's coming through the mic as well. I think that's because we can hear you breathing recently, so I think it's you anyway.
Oh, yep. Hang on, let me
it definitely is you.
Turn down the sensitivities.
Yeah,
yep.
So we can, so just we may want to lower it just a wee bit. So definitely your end, pal.
How's that?
To my Discord.
Check 1, 2.
I mean, just breathing. If it sounds okay, then cool. Just keep breathing, and we'll see how it sounds, I guess. But yeah,
I breathe in.
Yeah,
I breathe out.
You breathe in away from the mic, so you don't hear the breathing noise. We're gonna show the chocolate.
I step from the mic to breathe. Yeah. Chocolate rain.
So Phil has got some doozy of a news story about YouTube. Apparently, Phil has apparently discovered the truth about YouTube and the situation going on with all that. What was he saying here? He turned up on the stream and said, I figured out what the problem with YouTube is. It's a news story for today. Lol. And it's a doozy. So Phil was promising some big, massive news story. And also he's talking about, Phil's stream thumbnail went and screwed up. It was just a grey screen, so there's that. And also he's talking about Neil Druckmann, as in nobody cares about Neil Druckmann, including Hollywood. I don't have to say a word. Lol. Just Phil dunking on Neil Druckmann as usual, I guess, just because he gets the chance to. I don't know.
Yeah, because he's got more money than he is, so...
Yeah, it's just typical Phil envy of people that are more successful than him. So anyway, I thought I would play this wee video, guys, before we get started into anything else, and just to ease Aviga out of his little nap, we'll play this clip here from actually, I think Aviga saw this clip already earlier on when he was streaming, because he started off his stream from last night, Sea of Stars. Is it called Sea of Stars?
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, I just couldn't mind. But yeah, he started off a stream by telling his audience, basically, do not member bomb me anymore. So yeah, that's I thought it was quite interesting. Uploaded by Snort Hogan. So here's what Phil had to say last night.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Code drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip.
And sorry, my post-nasal drip is bad. For some reason, the last few days, my sinuses and my post-nasal drip have been really bad. This morning, my whole left sinus was swollen again. It finally went down, but now the drip hasn't stopped. It's really, really annoying today. And I apologize for that. I think it's because it's been so cold recently. The heat in this house is on constantly. Like, it's almost never off. So because of that, the air is so dry and stagnant that it's killing my sinuses, So then anyway, that's what's going on right now. Just so you guys know, that's what's going on. Hopefully you'll check out DSP Throwback if you haven't yet. Some of those videos look really good compared to the originals. Like, I'm blown away at how good they look when they've upscaled to 1440p resolution, 60 frames per second. You watch it like, oh my god, like this is like significantly better than the originals that looked atrociously bad. You know?
Nobody fucking cares, so get to the fucking point about you trying to ask for people not to member bomb you anymore.
100 of them. Basically, YouTube's answer to me is so bullshit, and then I looked into it further. So here's how YouTube works. When you issue a member bomb on any channel, this one or otherwise,
DSP's going
what
live.
it'll do
I'm going to pause that son bitch. We can build up some speed up juice.
is find accounts that have watched your content before. But it doesn't verify if that account is active. It doesn't verify if that account has watched your stuff recently. It just looks for someone who's been in your stream chat, essentially. Now, those accounts have to be actively ready to accept a membership. If not, when that person goes and logs into that account or whatever, they have to actively accept it. If someone doesn't do that, you don't get credit for the membership, despite the fact that the channel claims you have it and it announces it in the chat. So remember that day or those days when I got those hundreds of gifted memberships and it was like ding, 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 ding for like an hour, 2 hours? That meant nothing. Those people didn't necessarily get those memberships. It shows on my channel, but I didn't get paid for it, and I'm not going to get paid for it. Okay? It's complete nonsense. So I'm just going to say it's this simple. It's this simple. Right now, I wouldn't even recommend gifting memberships to my channel. I would say if you want to support the channel, please do a super chat or a tip. Because right now, if you gift memberships to the channel, I might not get anything from them at all. They might say, oh, there's no one to give them to or whatever, and then you get refunded and I get nothing. So how stupid is that? Because now, it's no exaggeration, someone last week, whoever this Nikita person was, wanted to gift 400 memberships to this channel. 400. You know what that is? That's over $1,000 of revenue for me, which by rights I should have. I'm not going to get it because of the way YouTube works. That's pretty messed up. You know, we never actually had that happen before. Hart says that they have to log in or enable it. The thing is, if they've never gotten a gifted membership before, they've probably never enabled it. You know what I mean? Probably never did it. So they'd have to log in and actively see they have the gifted membership and accept it the first time, and then they could set it up to say, oh, auto accept from now on. But without doing that step, they don't get it and I get no credit for it. So yeah, I mean, there's no exaggeration, about 300 to 400 members last week that I'm never getting paid for. I think that's bullshit. I don't know how YouTube could take a payment and then, because of the way that their coding works, decide arbitrarily that you don't get it and take it away from you when it says it's on your channel. Like right now, it shows I have 1,147 members, but out of that, no exaggeration, 300 to 400 members aren't real.
So Phil's basically admitting his audience are full of bots and dead accounts and sock accounts, essentially.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. What was it? Like I said, I was told this last year, I think it was October, because in Australia, our dollar is less than the pound in the American US. So when they were saying, you know, you pay memberships, it'll be give it a little bit more than, say, if I did super chats. That's why I was doing member bombs than super chats, because it was, you guys were going to get paid more. But they would have to slowly adjust the inflation and what have you. So when the Australian dollar took another nosedive in November, you were actually going to get a little bit less in the member bomb than there would be in a super chat. So, but that was since last year. But you know, DSP is like, oh no, you know, my levels are always the same. I don't know, I'm still getting the same money. No, you're not, dumbass.
He has no concept of like the global economy and how prices differentiate between different countries, especially if the value of their currency is not that fucking strong. Like Argentina, for example.
They had the same, well, they had the same problem with Twitch 2 years ago. People were using VPNs, logging in as Turkey to give subs for the members to get the higher US dollars, and they had to put a stop to it. So.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, it does sound like a very straightforward solution. Or you want to fucking gift members for cheap, just use a VPN and enter from somewhere else. So yeah,
exactly.
You know, it sounds like a very simple way to get around paying for more. Also, D-Dog, your levels are still a little bit high. I think sensitivity-wise, we can still hear the kind of the background noise just on the microphone.
All right.
But
Okay, I'll check it again. No worries.
But anyways, cheers, man. But yeah, so Phil had a Phil has a solution though. Phil has a genius solution to this problem, to try and resolve this problem of people, all these dead accounts getting members not shit. What is the solution? Well, this is what Phil had to say to his fans to try and resolve this.
What kind of a business is that, right? That's complete bullshit. So, anyway, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, literally right now, if you wanted to gift memberships, gift small, like gift increments of 5 or 10, because hopefully those will get divvied out to a few people in chat and they'll count. Or don't give memberships at all right now. Do a super chat or a tip. Until we get members way back down to what it said that they were, which was what, like 600? There's no guarantee that any gifted membership will actually go to someone. It could just sit in limbo for weeks and then go away and you get your money back. It wastes everybody's time. So, yeah. What a great way that YouTube works, huh? That's trash. Good evening, Derek. It's good to have you here. You're not working on your laptop? That's weird. Right, we can see you on your phone. All right, it's time to boot her up, guys. So again, guys, a couple quick things. Number one, if you could check out DSP Throwback, it's now a partnered channel. If you like the content over there, consider doing a super thanks on a video that's eligible or maybe becoming a member. That would help support the channel right now.
No.
We were trying to get enough views to get ads on the videos, and we're getting there, but not yet. And number two, tonight, if you want to support tonight's stream, I would recommend either if you're going to become a member, that would be nice, or if you're going to do a small member bomb, that would be nice, or a super chat or a tip. I am trying to hit a $50 tips goal every stream, all right? But big member bombs, I would be against right now. Why?
It is so weird. It is so unnatural for Phil to encourage his audience not to fucking wail out on him. It is a very bizarre thing to see Phil do. But of course, it's nothing to do, looking out for their best interests. It's more about looking out for his own selfish financial interests. It's
I know, it's like, what? Reject money? Phil? What?
By the way, Phil got $21. No, this is not wrong, did you? How much did Phil make on Sea of Stars? Sea of Stars last night?
He made about 56 bucks, I think.
56
Let me double
buckaroos. But he made his goal anyway. He made his 50 tier, goal thing. So there we go. So Phil encouraging his audience to not wail on the old member bombs. Yeah, and David Riley's asking, didn't he say that Throwback Channel wouldn't have members at first? He did.
Yeah.
He did indeed say that, and then what was the first thing Phil did when he got some sort of monetization enabled? He set up members immediately straight away. But at least he was transparent and honest about it and told his audience there's no real point to becoming a member. It's just basically to line his pockets. There's no merit, there's nothing to gain from being a member on DSP's Throwback Channel. He just
like his gaming channel.
Yeah. He just told his audience, hey, please become a member. Why? Just because I want more fucking money. That was literally it. I see all these buggers spamming. Guys, when I have guests on, the guests decide the numbers. And I think we should let Pura Vega pick. Vega, you determine today's bingo card. Please give me a random number.
Fuck! Last time I lose.
This is your redemption arc. This is your redemption run.
88.
Alright.
It was the same number I picked.
The 88th bingo
And that's because,
card.
because I added all of DSP's sub accounts together, then took away, what was it? His hack and tier goals, took away minus 1 Minute Man and all the rest of it, and added up to 88.
Jesus.
Now,
my lord.
What was the, I forgot, what was the jersey that he had? Was it 86 or 88?
I think it was... Oh, jeez, that's a good question. I can find it quickly. I can find it quickly.
That's just so weird. Literally, I was adding up those numbers
86.
yesterday.
It was
Yeah.
86.
Yeah,
That one.
is there.
86.
Yeah, we got an image here. Hold on. So there we go. The image. I got the image on the screen here. 8 Army 86. The jersey $23. Also, he had other jerseys.
They don't
as
sell
well,
it anymore.
For those glitchy apparel days, bugged shirt mechanics, and then nothing I could do, and just plain like Arial font on a shirt. Ended. You're damn right those things ended. Teespring didn't want anything to do with them anymore. They are definitely all ended. Jesus, man. But yeah, 86. Why did Phil think that was a good idea? Why did Phil ever think Hate Army was a fucking clever slogan for his fans?
Because he was cool.
And he
Crazy,
was
man.
the king of hate.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is bingo time, of course. The bingo card we have for today's stream and game is as follows. We need Phil to discuss his family, him to say schedule, him pig-splaining something, him saying wow, and him saying million. Yes, I know it's an interesting number, we'll not do that right now. The second row is Phil saying voted. What I mean by that is him being out defense mode, him saying absolutely, and him saying okay. The third row is Phil saying shocked, reality, him snorting, him saying allow me to explain, and new games. The fourth row, Phil smacking his lips, him saying positive, him using hateful slurs, him talking about drama, and him saying friend. The fifth and final row is Phil saying here's the thing, him doing siege mode, which is where he folds and crosses his arms, him saying comment, him randomly standing up, and finally him saying sister channel. Sister channel is very hit and miss. Sometimes he says it and sometimes he doesn't. It's very odd. But other than that, I think it's a strong card. Eviga, you may have a chance of redemption. Then again, maybe not. We have to wait and see, I guess.
Nope.
Well, who knows?
Well, if it doesn't, I'll take the blame for it. It's cool. I'll take the grenade.
You
It's
dragged
fine.
him here against his will in the first place. Yeah. Literally,
Exactly.
literally, there's a bingo finish last night, and then D-Dog, not long after finish, the bingo ended. He's like, hey, can I join you for tomorrow? I was like, yeah, sure. Well, it's been a while since D-Dog's been on. That's okay with me. And D-Dog's like, cool. Is it okay I bring a Vigo with me? And I was like, sure, I guess if he wants to be on, that's cool. And then I talked to Vigo about it, and he's like, what? I was like, yeah, D-Dog says you're going to be on. I was like, really? Okay. And then Vigo was streaming like 5 hours ago. I mean, Viga's still half asleep, which is normal for bingo streams, I guess, when you think of it in the grand scheme of things. When
Yeah,
Aviga's
because
on,
these guys are working and what have you. What am I
Yeah.
doing? Nah, I'm just hanging out,
Yeah.
doing nothing.
To be fair, I do hear Aviga uses these streams as a form of like sleep therapy. You know, if he really wants to try and get to sleep, he uses the bingo streams to just knock him the fuck out. So, yeah, I hear it helps him quite a lot of times. But yeah, maybe we can just spam his soundboard and keep his arse awake, by playing things like, I don't know.
Make the bad man stop.
Maybe things like that, I don't know.
There we go.
Anyway, let's just get on with the bingo. Is it quite a long intro?
Short intro as well.
Oh, short, so it has a wee small blurb in it at the start. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Fast forward to... There we go, cool. Anyway, the bingo's about to begin, so good luck everyone. Here we go. Remember, the aim of the game is to try and get 25 out of 25 on the card, try and get a full house, all squares ticked off. And of course, there's plenty of ways for us to get free spaces as well. If Phil snorts 25 times or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay, those are free spaces. If Phil blows bubbles for his audience, which he doesn't do anymore, but sometimes his audience gives him 100 likes and Phil says, okay, I'll do something special for you, and it doesn't really happen anymore. But that's a free space if it happens. If we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only is that a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation, that Pixar animation so very kindly made for us all to enjoy, to celebrate. And one more thing to cover, of course. The aim of the game, as I said, is to try and win this bingo, get 25 out of 25. If we do that, one of you guys can potentially win a prize, but only if...
Like
you leave-
yesterday.
Yes, exactly. We won yesterday, full house yesterday. The Human Moon won yesterday. If they're here in the chat right now, fucking let me know so I can say, hey, you, fucking, what do you want? But yeah, of course, you've got to make sure though, they won yesterday, but how did they win? Because they made sure they left a comment in the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. So if you've not done that yet, do it now so you're in my chance of winning a prize should we get a full house today. I'm going to start off at 1.5 speed, because at time
Sweet.
go, plus you guys are very derailing, so there we go. Anyway, I think I covered all
Okay.
the bases, and yeah, let's just crack on with bingo. Good luck everyone, and apparently Jasper's on the stream because his chat are spamming Jasper, so I guess we've got that to look forward to.
What is going on, everyone? We have a news-filled day for you today on the podcast, including updates on what's been going on with YouTube running so poorly recently. Rockstar is suing Remedy for having a similar logo, and Ubisoft wants you to get used to not owning games. All this and more on today's Level 1 podcast.
That's a shite fucking intro. So Phil's basically fucking running the whole ad blocker thing where YouTube are trying to clamp down on ad blockers, and it affects also people in premium apparently.
Yep.
It's like he could just do this. He could be like, "Oh yeah, Ubisoft doesn't want you to play games. Do you like my content? Am I a beggar? Tune in to find out on the Level 1 podcast."
Answer: yes, I am a beggar. So yeah, I mean, nothing to tick off so far. I think we didn't have anything there. I guess, hold on,
Nope.
drama. I guess technically we touched on drama.
Burger.
We'll take drama because he has also touched on drama right there. So
Yeah.
we know it's definitely coming up as well. So there we go.
Someone asked if we get
Hi,
a free
Mookie.
space if I pass out.
Gee. I mean, that's a guy. It's basically like a snort. That's right. It's like a snort that happening. So yeah. If you get a bit away, pal, I know you must be shattered, man. If you need to peace out at any point, feel free to. I won't hold it against you, pal. D-Dog force accuse against you. Well, if you need to have a sleep, man, don't worry about it.
I'll
Dude, I'm
carry
just-
the load. It's fine.
I'm not even. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing too. That's the one thing that I don't think D-Dog mentioned this too. I don't think you knew about this as well. So apparently I made a concoction that had the trolley sour bright crawlers and little candies. I mixed it with cherry vodka and watermelon rum. Yeah, that's gone now.
Why?
Phil. That's all.
Well, okay, that's enough said. Yeah, okay, yeah. No court would convict you.
Oh, I'm so confused right now. I thought, like, Aviga was sleep deprived, but it sounds like it was in partying all night and the party's still going on.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, man.
I'm not even buzzed anymore. It went away.
Ah, balls. That's a shame. Unlucky. Well, maybe Bingo
I do
can
have
bring back the buzz.
Watermelon rum. Here we go. Let's go.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the show. Today is Tuesday, the 16th of January, 2024, and the big thaw has begun here in Washington State after having almost an entire week of frigid temperatures. Today, we're supposed to start melting off, and it's funny because my wife and I put out like a bowl of nuts, like peanuts, or maybe a bowl of water, or both, every morning for the local wildlife to come by, and we get birds and squirrels. We've had a bowl of water that froze 3 days ago. I just kind of like tossed it out of the bowl, and it has sat in a frozen chunk on the ground for 3 days and has not melted. So we're going to see if it melts today, because they're claiming it's supposed to be above freezing temperatures today. This would be the first time in like a week, so I guess we'll see. Anyway, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Dr. Phil.
And welcome to a news-packed event, because today we have more news stories for you than I think I've had in a long time. Like 5 different stories to discuss. Obviously, that's a good thing. That'll be the meat of the broadcast today. But there's other things as well. Updates on the current playthroughs that I'd like to talk about. An update on DSP Throwback. That's a very positive one. And other stuff. So, I hope you're all doing well. Remember, today's a full streaming day of gameplay here on DSP Gaming. But we're going to have a special stream tomorrow night, the second ever family night. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And we are essentially in the final push until the first true big new releases hit for 2024. Although, there's been many minor different releases that have come out over the course of this month. Really, the big ones are going to be Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth and Tekken 8. And those are coming 1 week from this Friday on the 26th of January. And so, I hope you guys are gearing up and ready. I am. I'm excited to have 2 new releases to juggle that whole final week of the year. It's actually going to be like 6 straight days of me juggling those new releases, which is obviously very exciting. So, hope you guys are ready for that. In the meantime, it is the final push for the games that I've been playing now for a bit. Baldur's Gate 3, we're approaching 50 hours. In fact, tomorrow we'll pass the 50-hour mark of that game, and we're still in Act 1.
Oh god, I caught the end. So Mimology clipped like the last the fight, basically the end fight, where Phil was having such a bad time. He was going off on that game. He was toxic as all hell towards the game, towards his chat, his audience. He was playing it so badly and he was blaming the game. The very final
Yeah, because he
tip
doesn't know how to play D&D. That's why.
Exactly.
Nope.
The very final tip he got was somebody asking him, you should have played it on easy. And Phil had it. Honest to God, that was the final tip. The very final tip
Yeah.
was someone telling him.
Did he?
Well, he I don't think
And to change the dice. Yeah.
I was gonna say, did he freak out like he did
Oh,
with
yeah.
God of War Ragnarok?
Well, I think he read that tip and then he just had a face, just kind of made the face, and like, okay then, and just got on. I think, you know what I mean? But I don't think he really challenged the comment or opinion. And it's like,
Yeah, because he'll be
claims
watching
this-
his P's and Q's for the documentary, so,
Even then, though, it was unhinged. If I would have had more time, I would have watched that as well. I had to start late today, my bad, guys. But yeah, if I had more time, I would have caught a little bit of that. But I would recommend you guys watching it. If you haven't seen it yet, go to Mimologist's channel and watch. It's a 20-minute long video, but definitely worth a watch just to see how unhinged Phil gets during that fight, because it's just a fucking boss battle and he has no idea what he's fucking doing. He's trying to get the boss to stand somewhere. He's trying to get the boss to be on like in a certain state. He needs it to be on lava, he needs to stand in the middle, he needs to try and he has nothing. He clearly is out of his depth playing this game, and the only reason he plays it is simply because somebody keeps guaranteeing him $100 per stream, essentially. So he was on $53 for a long time, and the final 30 minutes or so the stream happened, and then lo and behold, a $47 tip came out of nowhere to get him to the $100 mark. is the only reason he's still maintaining playing this game is because he knows it guarantees him wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Any other game with lower support, he would have dropped that. He would have binned that long ago. But this is the one game that guarantees a hat for him, so he keeps playing it.
Yeah.
You guys understand
It's
why I
all
didn't
about
want
the money.
Definitely. For Phil, it's got to be. Never. I mean, every single fucking decision he ever makes for the streams is literally down to money. It's not about, you know, making things better for his audience or making things, you know, it's all about him lining his own fucking pockets.
In fact, tomorrow we'll pass the 50-hour mark of that game, and we're still in Act 1. Do you guys understand why I didn't want to play that game in September? I mean, I literally wouldn't have even gotten 50 hours by like December. We would still be in Act 1 after 4 months. That's why I waited. You know, that's the kind of game you really need to dedicate nonstop time to it, and I didn't have that time in the fall.
No.
So, Meester sent me a screen grab from Phil's stream, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is today or yesterday, whatever. It's to do with Resident Evil 0. But let me. So Jade said this apparently. I think it's clipped from like Kate Arney's video, so I'm not sure, or someone's video. But yeah, Jade says at Robbie Pezos, tell Phil I not stay RE0, I not sleep in, but I stay lit. K. Good old Jade. It's always at time going, Jade's. Jade's about, man. Fuck me.
I don't have my decoder ring, so I can't tell you what it is. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think he might say little. I stay little. You know, a little bit. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I got no idea how Jade talks. Like, I don't know why. Like, I mean, it's one of the things, is it because of his lack of English comprehension? Is it just a mental issue where he's like not able to form words properly? Is he even capable of typing? Is he using the machine to try and talk? What the fuck? We don't know. We know he's in a wheelchair. And I'm not saying that to be fucking... I'm not being insulted when I say that. He is legitimately somebody that requires a wheelchair to get around. That's a factual observation. You know what I mean? But I don't know how he communicates in terms of typing or whatever. Can he use his hands okay, for example? Or does he use... I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, whenever he types, it's always a bit of a challenge sometimes just to try and interpret what he means. But there you fucking go. God damn.
Resident Evil 0 Remake, excuse me. We are pushing towards the end here, right? We are in the end game. We're in the final area, although I checked my original playthrough. And it looks like we've got about maybe 4 to 4.5 hours left. And being that I'm an interactive streamer, likely that means we're not beating the game today, unless by some freak occurrence, like I just turbo through everything and beat it. I don't think we're beating it today. I think we'll need like another stream of it to wrap it up over the weekend coming up. Sea of Stars is kicking up more in a high gear because I'm playing it more now. As of today, I played 10 hours. As of tonight, it'll be 12. And I am playing it at least 2 times next week. So hopefully, you know, we'll get even further in. If not 3, we'll see. But I'm hoping to get near the end of it by the time that we get into the other new releases, right? So those are the games I'm kind of juggling. Of course, Street Fighter 6, we are now in the finale. We're going to have 2 more streams of Street Fighter 6 next week, and that is it for the game for now, as we head into Tekken 8 Mania, right? So, for very, very much, this is kind of the end of the remnants, leftover playthroughs, and stuff that's been going on for 2023, and we're going to head full force into all the new content for 2024 in just a little bit over a week, okay? So, as I always say, the best place to start is the beginning. Before we get to news and all of that, let's recap what happened yesterday in my content, and some updates on DSP Bingo, which I'm happy about. And then let us jump into the schedule for the week so you know what to expect. And then let's do news, because the news is a big segment today. Okay? So, first of all, yesterday, great streaming day. Had a fun show here where we talked about all kinds of new stuff, but the big news was basically that DSP Throwback has been partnered. We're going to talk a little bit more of that in a minute, so we won't get too heavily into that right now. And odds and ends and some news stories and things like that. First stream yesterday was Baldur's Gate 3. Now, we are still in the Underdark. I mean, this game is ridiculous with the amount of content that it has. We've been in the Underdark for like half of the game. Seriously?
Question for you guys. If the React channel is a sister channel of DSP Gaming, then what is the Throwback channel in terms of family stuff?
Second cousin
channel?
from the left? Yeah.
Second cousin. What, Vigo, what did you say?
I said cousin.
Cousin.
Yeah, he said cousin. I said second cousin. Yeah.
Mokina says inbred
Twice
cousin.
removed.
It's inbred cousin, says Moki, so there we go. That could be one right there as well. Fuck knows, man. This is the thing, because he has 3 channels in the partner team, might not actually say sister channel anymore.
Oh no! No, it's funny. I actually had Moki text me. She's like, "How are you still awake?"
I thought you went to sleep.
I know. She said, "Why did you ring him in?" I go, "Because I can."
I honestly would not have. I thought Aviga was on board for this. I thought he was aware of the plan.
No, it was the last minute thing.
Jesus, so was you technically.
For shits and giggles.
So was you technically a last minute thing, but fuck me, man. Poor Aviga. And he's probably going to be streaming later on soon as well. He needs to sleep.
Yeah.
I guess that's what Bingo's for. And
He will.
Aviga, just have a nap.
It's
honestly.
fine.
We won't notice anyway. Just have a wee nap, pal. Just okay. I'll wake you up when it's time to, when there's something interesting
No,
happens.
it's not. No. Hey, hang on. I got my caffeine pills. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
I'll play the Scottish soundboard to wake you up. How's that? The Scottish soundboard can be the alert for you to kind of pay attention again.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck.
Something like that,
Do you not know who I am?
No exaggeration.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, do you not know who I am? I normally drag people out of their beds and make them play games and stuff. Then they start snoring in my Discord. It's good. It's
yeah,
fine.
but and on the flip side, you usually get dragged out of your bed for bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there we go. I feel like I did that to you.
Revenge is sweet.
There we go. They didn't try to. There you go.
We've been in the Underdark for like half of the game. Seriously, if you take a look at all the hours I've played it, no exaggeration, we've probably been in the Underdark for like 15 plus hours, if not longer. So that's pretty wild, and we're still going. We were in the Forge area. We had the fight against Nier, Nair, however you say his name. It was the second time I did it. This time I did it much better. We went further towards the Forge. We actually did a bunch of fights. We got to the Forge. The boss fight there was insanely difficult and very annoying because it's a, once again, a gimmick fight. Something that there's no way you can know how it works until you get to the fight and you do trial and error a couple times to figure it out. Then you're, oh, okay. But it's just annoying because I had an hour left on the stream and I'm like, what are the chances I won't beat this boss in an hour? I barely made it. I had to stay an extra 15 minutes to do it because that's how they designed this game. It's not like you can just understand the combat mechanics and just win. You can't. It's like every fight, there's some new thing introduced, some new little nuance or nonsense, and you got to sit there, try, oh, I failed, try again, failed, try, okay, I finally figured it out on the third try. Do I want to do an hour for every fight? Not really, but that's how the game is designed, okay? So, it is what it is. The thing is, I am still much enjoying the playthrough because of you guys hanging out, engaging, and all of that. So let's keep it rolling for this next week. This will be the final major week where I play it as a major game. Then it's going to go on the back burner for a bit when I play new releases, okay? So, we did that. We finished the Forge, but now we have a little bit of extra stuff to do in it. Like, I have to decide what the second item is I want to craft, and also, I guess, there's a little side quest to do there, and then we're essentially done with the Forge, and we continue on. I think then we're on to the Mountain Pass, which is the final content for Act 1, if you can believe it. Yeah, I think Act 1, all in all, is going to be like 60 hours. It's insane. Game in itself, right? Okay, last night, Sea of Stars was very fun. Last night, we got to a haunted island called Wraith Isle, and it's just full of zombies and ghosts and new enemy types. In addition to that, better music, new game design, with the level design, art design, because it is like a spooky atmosphere. And we got a new party member, which is really cool. The party member is quite good, named Sarai. She's a ninja. And pretty awesome gameplay mechanics with her. Only used her for a little bit, but actually really enjoying it. And it was very chill fun. So
yeah, I was watching your stream. You hate this.
Yeah.
You hate this.
Why do you force yourself to watch the entirety of full streams of this game?
Because I backed this fucking game and I liked this game. It was one of my favorite games of last year, and he's gonna ruin it.
Exactly. Why would you put yourself through that sort of torture? This is a game you love. This is a platform, a series you love, and you're watching.
According to Phil,
ruin it.
According to Phil, and this is how he pronounces it, I'm a masochist.
Jesus.
Oh Lord.
Masochism is off the charts.
That's how he calls it.
Yeah, remember Phil learned the big words from reading comics. Literally, that's how he described it himself before in the past he described him knowing good English vocabulary as, he learned these things reading comics. So because he didn't hear that word, he saw that word in a comic or something and thought that was how it was pronounced. That's literally, that is why he thinks
like shop around?
Exactly. This is how Phil thinks these words are fucking pronounced, because he reads them back in his fucking, comic books from when he was a wee kid or whatever. Or when he was like fucking a teenager or whatever, and he didn't fucking think to himself, I should look up how these words are pronounced. No, I'm sure it just, it probably goes how it's spelled. It sounds how it's spelled, I'm sure. he's not in the head. His thought process is so fucking weird. This is the same guy who thought a rainy day fund was money to be set aside for days where it rains. This is probably why I moved to Seattle, where it rains most of the time of the year, so you can fucking always have money to spend.
God.
If you're into older RPGs like Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG, which just had a remake out, Suikoden, Golden Sun, any of those ring a bell or sound good and resonate with you, this is a great game and a great playthrough to watch, plus lots of chill vibes with the audience. I'm really enjoying it. However, admittedly, it's the playthrough I'm doing that has the absolute least amount of people showing up for stream, the absolute least amount of views on the videos on demand. I mean, here we are, over 12 hours since I uploaded. Those videos don't even have 200 views on them. This is Game of the Year indie game, and this is after so many people yelling at me, you need to play more indie games. Okay?
And there it is once more. The games are not getting great support on this channel, it's not getting great engagement, it's not getting great views. It's the audience's fault because they asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's never going to be Phil's
801
fault.
bus is coming and he's throwing him under.
Yep. This is so time after time. Phil begs his audience for feedback. He begs them to try and tell him what games they want to fucking see get played. Why does he do this? So he can fucking blame them if things don't go well. He can blame them when the support is not there for the game. It is all it's never on Phil. If things go well, then it's on Phil. Oh, look how amazing it's done because I'm playing this game so great. Fuck off. It never changes, you know what I mean? He can never fucking accept responsibility for his own shortcomings and failings when it comes to his own fucking channel.
I'm playing one right now, so where are you? Right? For all the people who always complain that Darkside Phil doesn't play indie games, you gotta show up when I play them then. You can't just whine and complain and ask for something nonstop and then not watch it. You know what I'm saying? I will say this, there's plenty of people who actually been coming by and...
Wait. Someone recommended him indie games. Pizza Tower. He's like, I'll check it out. Someone asked him again. I have no desire to play it. Dave the Diver. What is that? It sounds like indie game. I'm not playing that shit. So fuck off with that bullshit, Phil.
Yeah, so many people have told him time and time again, play Pizza Tower, and he keeps flirting with the idea of doing it, but at no point in time does it seem like he's going to. So he's definitely getting feedback on games that people seem to want to see him play, but he's not willing to commit to it.
Ask for something nonstop and then not watch it. You know what I'm saying? I will say this, there's one or two people who actually have been coming by and directly supporting Sea of Stars, and I really appreciate that. For those of you who are actually coming by and saying, listen, I wanted this, I asked for it, I'll hang out and support. Thank you for that, okay? So I appreciate that very much. Now, had a great time with it, looking forward to more, and that's good because we're playing more tonight. So here's the deal. Today, a podcast full of news. We have like 5 major news stories to cover and a few updates. I'm going to cover the updates in a second. After that, it's Resident Evil 0 Remastered Endgame, and as I explained, we're basically pushing into that final area. The factory area is the final area of the game, but it took me over 4 hours to beat it in my original run. Being that now I'm an interactive streamer who talks with you guys and everything, likely it's going to take me even longer. And I think I have to backtrack, and I don't know how viable that is, but I left a bunch of valuable items. Like I left like 8 Magnum rounds, 2 red herbs, and other valuable items that I absolutely need. I left it back in the labs, and those labs have enemies, so I don't know if I can go back and just grab the stuff if the enemies are gone, or if they stay, and if that's the case, I don't think I can ever get those items. Like, I think I'm screwed and I'll never be able to get them. I guess we'll have to figure that out.
Oh, well.
Excuse me. This should be fun. I hope that you guys will hang out with me today for Resident Evil 0 Remastered. And you know what? Here's the truth, okay? Out of all the games I'm currently playing, Resident Evil 0 has actually got the most attention. And what I mean by that is the streams, usually more people watching. The videos on demand, usually more people watching. The thing is with Baldur's Gate 3, listen, I do enjoy the game, I enjoy the interactive streams, and we've got a regular crowd for it, but the crowd is small. Like, I'm uploading those Baldur's Gate 3 videos, and no exaggeration, I think some of them right now, from yesterday's batch, don't even have 300 views yet, you know? Basically, I keep telling you guys with these long, drawn-out RPGs, this is exactly why I can't just play RPGs all the time. They just don't retain interest at all. Right now,
I love RPGs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but he's got it. You got to watch the stuff on the React channel. You've got to watch stuff on the Throwback. You've got to watch stuff on the regular channel. You've got to watch the live streams. You've got to. When does people get to sleep? I'm drag poor Ivega out, but he's going to eventually sleep. Jeez Louise, man.
Apparently there's a little bit of drama in Phil's chat right now relating to Derek. Because
Wouldn't surprise me.
Cheetah Man, he is one of the few people, so apparently Cheetah Man keeps saying bye Derek.
Yeah.
Well, Cheetah Man was saying why actually. Derek's like, I'm not
Even
leaving.
American Manga says, yeah, okay, bye, Derek. Yeah.
People are saying bye Derek, and Derek's like, I'm not going anywhere, though. I'm still here. I think, look at this, Jim Bell. Bye Derek, shalom. King B. Bye Derek. See ya, Derek says Tommy Salami. So many people are saying bye Derek, and Derek's like, I'm not going anywhere.
But I'm not leaving, guys. Why?
See ya, Derek says Ultrasonic. These are all members as well. Ultrasonic Assquake. See ya, Derek. Duke. See ya later, Derek. Oh, beautiful.
Bye, Felicia.
Rebecca says bye, Derek. Well, hello, Derek. Why is everyone saying bye and see ya to me? Jesus, man, he's so confused.
At least it's not the Aquatil treatment. It was fuck off, Derek.
The dentist flummoxed. The dentist confused. He doesn't know what to do. People are saying goodbye to him, and he's like, why?
Why is everybody saying goodbye to me?
Daddy, help!
Because you're bullying me. Oh, this is beautiful. I guarantee this is going to cause Phil to lash out to his street. I guarantee you. There's probably going to be some toxicity from Phil incoming. We're behind Phil by about 20 minutes, so we've got to wait 20 minutes to catch up to that, essentially. But it'll hopefully be good. It'll hopefully be good.
This channel, compared to last month, is actually way low on views because I'm not playing any hot new releases or anything like that, you see? That's just how it is. You know, nothing you can do about it.
You're playing the Game of the Year and the Indie Game of the Year, and you're not getting great views. Phil, that sounds like a you problem. If you can't get great views for playing the Game of the Year and the Indie Game of the Year together at the same time, that's on you for not retaining interest.
that when you're playing lengthy RPGs, they don't retain interest. They never have. You know, it's never have I ever played like a super long RPG and here I am part 40 and I get people showing up to watch. Never. It's just, you know, people watch it as like a slow burn kind of a deal. Resident Evil is getting way more attention than anything else, and of course, now we're at the end of it, because these classic Resident Evils are very short. You know, in fact, how many parts are we into Resident Evil 0? I don't even know. Looks like 12? 12. We're 12 parts in. And, you know, with only a few parts left, yeah, we're going to wrap this up very soon. It is a shorter game, for sure.
Kill him, Jasper. Kill him.
I sense a presence near me. A disruptive presence. That also is very cute. I wonder what it could possibly be. I sense something in the air, or perhaps in the atmosphere, that may be attempting to derail my content this morning. I wonder what it could possibly be. I was like, oh, Jasper Kitty.
Shut up, bitch!
How are you today, Jasper Kitty?
Thank you.
Jasper, are you excited for family night tomorrow?
Nope.
Our second ever family night stream. Are you
Nope.
excited for this?
Nope.
What a nut. See, I told you, he stands on me fine. He doesn't dig his claws in. But when Kat was here last Wednesday, he's not used to it, so he's jumping on her lap and he's like digging his claws in and hurting her legs. So what you need to do, he just calms down. And you just like relax. He won't use his claws. He'll just walk on you flat and then you're all right.
Shut the
you
fuck
and he goes, ah, my legs. So you gotta be careful. Anyway, so Resident Evil 0 Remastered today will be beat it. Very unlikely, unless I get like super lucky and I turbo through. Likely we'll need 2 streams to beat it, we'll see. Tonight it will be more Sea of Stars on my late night stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, okay? It's gonna be a good one because now we're wrapping up the Necromancer's dungeon, and after that, apparently we're gonna have the ability to go to the main.
Oh, one of the Dents has listened to Phil's demands and requests. They've gifted 5 members. Only 5 members have been gifted. This could be the start of some...
RAC 119.
Yeah, this could be the start of some
yeah.
interesting member bombs. We might see like multiple 5 gift member bombs. Instead of like one big massive 50 gift member bomb, we might see like a whole bunch of 5 gifts or 10 gifts instead. So it's not like one massive bomb instead. Because remember, Phil asked for smaller member bombs. He doesn't want these big member bombs anymore because Phil's not guaranteed the money for them because he hasn't got enough fucking people to get them fucking memberships anymore.
Also, YouTube's put a stop on that. You can only do 5 like bombs of those. After that, they stop it.
You can only do 5 separate bombs.
Mm-hmm. As a max.
I never realised that.
Mansion, the haunted mansion, and fight whoever this dweller guy is or whatever they're talking about. I don't know if it's like Dracula or something. I guess we're gonna see. Tonight it should be a good stream. I hope you'll join me for that. So tomorrow is my final consecutive streaming day of the week, and tomorrow it's gonna be Baldur's Gate 3 again. And the fun part is we'll wrap up the Forge.
I just love the random like dead Aviga noise it fucking comes on. I just had to grow.
Cause I'm replaying the game again and I actually got farther. It's funny, I started the game like 2 days ago and I got there faster.
I just love the wee noise like you're still alive, but it's like barely. Thank you. Yes, I'm awake. Keep going. Keep going.
No, it's not that I'm awake though. No, it's just him going, oh, I don't know, but this dweller dude. I'm like, oh my god, no.
Jesus,
oh my
man.
god, make the bad man
stop.
That.
Make the bad man stop.
There you go. I got you covered. There you go. I've also got.
Oh,
There you go. I don't know why. As 3 separate buttons, I like that combo. I don't know why I like this combo more than anything else, but I go. That combo is like the best combo in my opinion. But there you go. That's just me.
Do the final content there, and hopefully be able to move on to what people are saying is the final area of Act 1, the Mountain Pass, which apparently has multiple story elements and things to it, so I'm excited to see what that has in store for us, because I have no idea. And then tomorrow night, yes, it is indeed official, tomorrow night's late night stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, will be Family Night, our second...
Oh, who fucking cares? There's another Q&A where you're not to ask certain questions to Phil or Kat. Dear Kat, what's your favourite fucking DoorDash order? Dear Phil, why are you a sad boy lately? Dear Jasper, blink twice if you needed Indians to fucking rescue you. It's just... Holy fuck, man. The last one didn't go great either. I just Phil basically making sure that Kat said the right things. Steering her towards a certain fucking
When
answer.
she got to speak, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Phil was so salty about that. I wasn't talking over Kat. It's called having constructive, like this, you know, if I have an opinion on something she's saying, I'm going to put my opinion in there. I was like, yes, Phil, it's a natural conversation when you put your own thoughts into what they're saying, but not for every single thing they're saying the whole entire time.
Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Mokiness for the super chat, who says, have a coffee, Aviga, for the love of God, Lamau. Yeah.
He's got coffee shots, it's fine.
Yeah, it's like Starbucks, you know, on crack, those kind of things. So there we go. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine in like an hour or so.
Ever kind of hangout session, Q&A with the family, me, Kat, and Jasper. And, you know, it's funny because people are like, well, would you like to have a topic or whatever for it? And I'm like, well, what kind of a topic would we have? He's purring so nicely right now. Oh, nice calm purring. He loves it. Anyway,
Escape Jasper.
I mean, yeah, here's the thing. When Kat appeared last week for the first time in 5.5 years, people were shocked. They couldn't believe it. They were like, holy crap, your wife's on stream. Like, yeah, you know. So then in the works for a long time, I told you I had an open door policy. We had a great time doing it. She absolutely loved it and wants to come back. Now, here's the thing. No, we're not doing gameplay or anything like that. This is just meant to be another nighttime hangout session. The first gameplay we're planning on doing is when Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth comes out, and we're going to work on that virtual island in Hawaii and build that community together. That's what we want to do to start. So you guys sit here, oh, do co-op, do this, do that. You can stop. That's not going to happen. We're not dropping everything to play games we're not interested in. You know, like I said, this is a slow process to ease her into my content so that she gets used to appearing on camera, she feels comfortable, and she has a good time. Ultimately, if she's not having a good time, there's no point in doing it. And that's the thing. She had a really good time last week, and she wants to come back for a similar kind of stream, okay? Now, what some people have said is, well, would you have predetermined topics, right, and things? I guess the answer there is, yeah, possibly, right? Like, maybe what we should do, because this was actually a suggestion by OP Boom, so shout out to him, because I actually screen capped it, but now I'm remembering it before we even get started with the news, is that maybe what I should do is set up a thread just for tomorrow's stream, and people would be able to post up questions in the thread, and I could approve the questions, so that way we have something to go through. So, yes, we'll be taking questions from contributors, you know, shout outs for contributions. Yes, we'll take some questions from live chat, but then if it kind of gets slow or dies down, we can go to the thread, and we can pull questions from the thread as well, so we always have stuff to talk about.
I like the suggestion box.
Yeah, just like the last suggestion box that you had, someone gave you suggestions and you called them demands. You're just gonna go through the entirety of that. Nope, that question's too prying.
Money.
Yeah.
Oh, money. Yeah.
God.
Money.
Oh my God. Kyle Denson. Thank you, Kyle Denson, for the super chat. It says Phil had an open door policy, but Cat couldn't fit through the fucking door. That is brutal. It is mean, but also correct. Yeah. I mean, Jesus, man. Like, remember, Phil in the past alluded to Cat not wanting to come back. Like, when Phil has been asked this question multiple times over years since Cat stopped coming back. Cat was only once or twice, and then she never came back, said never again. And Phil blamed Tevin, Phil blamed detractors in general, like people were so mean to her, his own chat were mean to her, and made her cry and all that shit. And Phil's now pretending that Cat has always wanted to come back, she just didn't know when the right time was. It doesn't
I thought it
make
was
sense.
I thought it was the May 1st face that made her cry.
Oh, Jesus,
Yeah,
man.
and also they messaged in the suggestion box and he said no. But then some guy on my club comes along and next thing you know, we got Cat.
It's just, we'll see what comes of it. It's a very strange, it's so weird. Phil has gone back on his word on so many things. Oh, I'm done with drama, I'm done with interviews. I'm not trusting anyone to do an interview again. Oh, hi, Mike Clum. Yes, I'll let you interview me, no problem. And it's like, okay.
Yes, I did see
Yeah.
I did see your Boogie documentary, but instead of it making it sad, we'll make it entertaining like a comedy, but yet no one will be laughing with him. It will be laughing at him.
Jesus.
Or
man.
mad at him.
Yeah. I've said this before a few times, I don't have big expectations for a documentary, and that's nothing to do with Mike Clum or anything, you know what I mean? The whole thing's meant to be like an hour long, isn't it, or something like that, you know what I mean? How are you going to fucking get all of Phil's rates in there in 1 hour? Like, how do you get the most... Like, an hour is too short, in my opinion, to cover Phil and his controversies and his time on YouTube and Twitch, in my opinion. But, yeah.
Yep.
I don't have high expectations, which has nothing to do with Mike. I just think he's limited with what he's got to work with. Like, he's got to try and condense everything he's going to attain over the many months or whatever of interviewing people, talking to people, getting notes from several DSP himself and detractors and even DSP fans, if anyone want to fucking talk to him. Remember, Derek blocked him. You know, Phil's encouraging his own audience to fucking, you know, talk to Mike as well. Derek's fans by default blocked Mike Clum.
So why? So it's like, so Derek, we've noticed this thing called MILFs Take Miami Part 3. Can you explain what that means? Block.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
didn't see 1 and 2, so I need to catch up through that. So, you know.
I still did not get my answer, by the way, when I asked Mike Clum. I mean, I asked him a while ago. Let me go to my own fucking profile here. I asked Mike Clum a while ago. Please tell me when you messaged Derek you saw his fucking Twitter profile. So let's see. Here it is. Where is it here? Where the hell is it? I know it's not far away. Fuck off, Derek. There it is here. Mike Clum. So, hi Derek, I'm working on a documentary about Darkside Phil, which is authorised by Phil, and I'm hoping to speak to some fans of his. Would you be willing to connect? Feel free to email me, mike@clumgroup.com, or follow back so I can message with you? ? Blocked. And then I'll say, I asked the question to Mike, no answer. Mike has not confirmed or denied that he saw Derek's Twitter profile. And I would click on it now, but the stream might get shut down. So, I love as well, like, his profile. His profile, you read his profile description and there's nothing to do with porn in there. It's just wrestling stuff. You click on that son bitch, you're going to be surprised. I would.
Oh yeah, don't do it, don't. I went to it and that was lordy.
Yeah, abandon all hope, ye who enter there, man.
Yeah.
Also, fuck
But see,
you.
Mike Clum did it wrong. He should have said, "Oh, Darish, hi, I'm doing a documentary on Darkside Phil, and I'm going to say your name several times. Would you like to do an interview?"
No, if it
He
was
would have jumped on that.
If it was Michelle,
And then
Michelle,
there you go.
yeah, and it's like, and then whenever you leave, I'll tell you good night with an H.
Goodbye,
Before your parents come. Yes.
Buddy,
I won't make you angry while you're viciously jerking the gherkin. I will not make you feel upset.
No JOI here. No JOI.
Do you think
This has gotten weird fast.
Do you think Derek has like multiple monitors so he can watch DSP as well as all these porn stars at the same time?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he does. He does. What was he talks about? How he has to get the computer and the phone up at the same time. Yeah.
Do you think he gets confused of what he's masturbating to? Like sometimes he may actually fucking masturbate to Phil fucking talking about his day off.
Like the day when he just gave Phil in the chat, MILFs Take Miami Part 3, all of a sudden it's like, what did he send the other person? Was it like, hey, did you know that Star Wars was made by George Lucas? It's like,
Back in 1977, yes.
Some porn star just fucking furiously going at it, you know what I mean? And like Phil's trying, Derek's just telling him, hey, it's got a Star Wars factory if you're interested. So I'm trying to get myself off, for fuck's sake. You're talking about fucking Star Wars. Fuck me, man.
Right? Now, as for specific topics, no, we don't have any specific topics right now to really address. You know, the one thing that happened notably in the last week was that we played the Tekken 8 demo together last Thursday. And I bet Kat would like to talk a bit about that, about what she thought about it, because she played the 2 modes that are available in that demo, and she has different opinions on each one. So that would be a fun topic, but that's only going to be, what, a few minutes, you know? So, so I think what I'm going to do literally right now, okay, is I'm going to go to the main channel page of DSP Gaming. I'm going to go to the community tab. And I'm going to post up a thread right now.
For Lord's sake.
Why can't
Hello,
I do this off
everyone. This thread is being posted for you to respond to and post questions that you'd like to ask Kat and I during our second ever Family Night Chill Q&A stream. This stream will take place
do not
the night
sound
of
like
Wednesday,
AI when I type or
January
talk.
17th, 2024 at 6:45 p.m. PST.
Yeah, I've got a question for that big beefy bitch. Why is she so fat? Oh my god, like...
Because it was all you. It was all you, Phil. Freaking DoorDash.
I mean, what else is there? Because obviously, she isn't anywhere near family, right? Her mother's nothing to do with her life, her sister's nothing to do with her life. It's just basically Phil and her work. She was a relatively healthy size before, you know what I mean? She was like a strange fucking face. No denying that. But she was like skinny. You know what I mean? She was healthy.
Yeah.
And now she's like fucking ballooned and like fucking just turned into this big beefy bitch. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And it's,
Because didn't his mother sent him like a exercise bike and he couldn't put it back together, so they refunded it and he used the money for you know what.
yeah, I think Kat got on the bike and then it broke, and that was the end of the bike. So yeah, that bike was doomed from the start.
Yeah.
The game was right from the start.
And then she had a gym membership and that got canceled.
Yep.
Yeah, the guy's like, you know, I'm not going there anymore. It smells weird and it's not report. Just gonna let Tyrone stick to that. But there you go. I don't know. She clearly needs help. I know. But I'm a fat bastard myself. All right. I can make fun of fat cat. You know, fat cat. I can make fun of her weight because I'm a big fat guy myself. That's the way I see it. But she clearly needs help more than anything else. She clearly needs like an intervention of sorts to try and, you know, get her life back in order, because obviously. Is this stress scene? Is it a sign of depression? Is it what the fuck's going on with her? I got no idea.
Captive. It's not Stockholm, but it's captive. Yeah.
It's not Stockholm, but it's somewhere in Sweden.
Your questions here will be referenced live during the show when we need more content to respond to.
Type.
I will review all submitted questions and approve the ones that are fit for the show beforehand. Thank you and good luck.
I did not have sexual relations
There you
with
go.
that
Done.
woman.
So I'm just going to post that up. That's a public thread
But
right
I
now
do
on
like
the
a
main
good
channel page, Community
Cuban
tab,
cigar.
DSP Gaming. Please
What up,
post up
Barrett?
if you have some questions you'd like to ask us. Now, keep in mind, if you can be there live, then you can ask live.
No.
But if you're not able to attend the stream live, for example, OP Boone had specifically said, I'm not able to attend live, but I'd still like to ask a question and see if you can answer it. That would be the thread for you to post up in, okay? So please do, all right? And I guess we'll see how it goes and go from there. Now, after tomorrow night, likely we're not going to do another stream until Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth comes out. Now, if my wife decides against that, wants, hey, I wanted to come on earlier, or, you know, there's a certain date by which she wants to come on, that it's totally up to her. I want you guys to understand, that's always been my policy. It's her call. Like, all this week I was asking her, are you interested in coming on the stream? And at first she was like, I don't know yet. And then I asked her, like, maybe 2 days into this week, and she was like, yeah, maybe. And then I asked her, like,
So no, hold on. It's up to her. But he's constantly hounding her. It sounds like here. This narrative sounds like it's Phil constantly going to her. You want to come back on, you want to come back on, you want to come back on, you want to come every day. You want to come back on stream, you want to come back on stream. How is it up to her? If Phil's the one that's fucking, you know, initiating the fucking question and making her and forcing her to decide, wouldn't it be better if Kat decided on her own volition, Phil, can I come back? So at this point in time, you know, I'm ready to start again, coming back, and then, but no, this sounds very controlling by Phil. I mean, no surprise, it's fucking definitely controlling by Phil. And this is very,
Yeah, it's like somebody kidnapped another streamer and told them that they had to stream this morning and stuff like that. It's like,
yeah.
what kind of an asshole would do something like that?
Shout
Yeah, I don't know. Is that, I don't know. Get bit by a spider, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, law, you live in Australia, you're going to probably die to some insect or bug anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, our spiders are thing. We've got a funnel web spider called Hercules because normally they're the size of like a quarter, but this thing's the size of a baseball cap. I mean,
No,
yeah.
But we know the reason why he's hounding her to come back on. It's like, it's
Money.
every single time. It's, hey, Kat, are you gonna come on? The chat loves you. Oh, I'll think about it. Are you sure? Are you sure? And he's like, as soon as he notices his bank account's getting empty out all the pulls that he's doing. Also, it's like, Kat, I really want you on the stream, honey. I love you. I need you there, honey. It's like,
Hey, babe,
okay,
the
I'll
DoorDash is
come.
this way. Follow your nose. The DoorDash is in here. She sits there. Hey, guys, Cat's here. And she's like, what? I was promised DoorDash.
Yeah, he's
why
got to
am I
commit
here?
that to that schedule. You know, the spreadsheet needs to be made.
Great, but I will say, this is very reminiscent of how Phil treated his relationship with Rambo. And so, anytime Rambo and fucking Howard called Phil when Phil moved away, the first thing Phil would do would be to ask him, you guys want to make a video? Phil didn't care about trying to maintain that relationship or friendship.
Yeah.
He was immediately in business mode. Let's make a video. Let's make money. Video. They're calling him to see how he's doing and catch up with a friend. And Phil's immediately thinking, when can we make a video again? And it's
like,
and that's what he's treating Cat as well. He's now treating her like that as well. When do you want to be on a stream
Yeah.
again? It's I don't know. It's
it's like, if I was in Phil's situation for both Rambo and Kat, I would be like, text Rambo. It's like, hey, how are you doing, man? And then all of a sudden, it's like, hey, if you ever want to make a video again, let me know, because it's in their court. Same thing with Kat. It's like, hey, if you want to come back on stream, let me know. Ball's in your court. But no, he's like, when are you gonna do it? When are we gonna do it? When are we gonna do it? When are we gonna do it? It's like, Phil, shut up.
what's interesting.
Well, he has to keep to that schedule, you know.
He's going to include it in his own schedule, his own personal schedule. I know. Wakes up 10:30 a.m. 10:35. Ask Kat when she next time wants to be on stream. 10:40. Scratch.
Exactly.
Arse. I don't know, but listen to Phil again though.
date by which he wants to come on. That it's totally up to her. I want you guys to understand. That's always been my policy. It's her call. Like all this week, I was asking her, "Are you interested in coming on the stream?" And at first, she was like, "I don't know yet." And then I asked her like maybe 2 days into this week, and she was like, "Yeah, maybe." And then I asked her like yesterday, and she was like, "Yes, actually, I really want to come on again on Wednesday night. That was fun." So there you go. You know, it's up to her. Is
She
Break
probably
it down.
did. Yeah, she probably did it because you kept hounding her.
Exactly.
It's like, hey, are you gonna come on? She's like, no. Are you gonna come on yet? No. It's like, she so desperately wanted to say yes if it will shut your fucking ass up.
Kind of like Homer when Bart and Lisa were, demanding them go to a fun park. That's a very old fucking Simpsons reference. Can we go to fucking Mount Cross?
Yeah,
what
would
it was?
Mount Splashmore?
Mount Splashmore, that's what it was.
Can you take us to Mount Splashmore? No.
Take it to Mount
No.
Splashmore. Take it to
It's like
Mount Splashmore.
Classic
Take it to Mount
Simpsons, but
Splashmore.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, no, I can just imagine this. I can just totally imagine that. It's like, do you want to be on my stream? No. You want to be on my stream? No. Want to be on my stream? No. And all of a sudden, it's like, if I go on your fucking stream, will you stop bugging me?
Yes, of course.
Is it?
But I figure it's
So-
more like
so you'll
Family
be on
Guy
my-
because he'd be going, Mom, Mommy, Mama, Mama, Mama,
Oh,
Mom,
oh,
God.
Mom.
Oh.
Well, there's an idea.
No, don't remind. No, this is what happened. Speaking of the mom wife thing, he was talking about a diner, and all of a sudden he was about to say his mom, but before that, you could tell he wanted to say his wife. He was like, my mom, and I'm like, you're about to say your wife. You're getting the two mixed up.
Of course.
Well, but of course, it's his brain, though. Remember, he doesn't blame. There's nothing wrong with that, though, because he does it all the time. Remember when he confused Derek for Jasper? Or Jasper for Derek, even? Yeah, there we go. So it's just his old age.
Oh
freaking
yeah,
out.
and how blue is black. So blue's now urban. So
Exactly,
there you go.
yeah. And nail biting intensifies.
Didn't want to come on this week, she wouldn't have been on the stream this week. That's her call. So let's see what happens after tomorrow night and go from there. But it should be a fun time. I hope that you guys will come by and hang out with us tomorrow night on the late stream. Now, I'm off for streaming on Thursday. Very busy day on Thursday. It's our day now for us to play catch up. We have a million appointments and things we have to do. We have to go stock up on certain things that we're out of.
Phil said million, hooray!
Burger.
5 in a row.
That's an interesting
That's
number,
concerning.
isn't
No. No.
it? I know he didn't say the other number, so
No.
yeah, it's fine.
No.
All of a sudden, I'm just Steve, like, oh no, no.
Fine.
God damn it! What have you done? Jesus.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up. Right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
My father watches Hogan
Boss being
Heroes a lot. I
raised.
hear that song a lot.
To be fair,
Yeah. Big ups to TBS and big ups to Darcy to Phil.
in my defense, Phil said million and it's on the card. So it's kind of my thing. If Phil does say million and it's on the card, I am going to play that. But we're one and done, though. No more of that today.
Yeah.
Unless Phil
Yep.
somehow magically says 6 million. We need Phil to actually say 6 million. If he does it, I'll do it again, okay? But no.
What you need to do is make that into an alert. Like you press the button on your stream deck and it's like an alert and it plays it right then and there. Video pops up and everything. It's a
As-
special event. 6 million.
Well, it does so. It has its own button. That's why it went straight to full screen mode, and it also loaded a short for me. It's actually got its own button on my stream deck. It's not quite a fucking foot pedal like you guys have, but yeah, there we go. It's got its own button. It lives on my stream deck. It's a one-time use.
Go
thing.
buy one.
I'm not getting a fucking foot pedal. It's so weird. It's a button. It's basically a fucking extra fucking button you can have on your stream deck. But instead of assigning an extra button on your stream deck, you bought like a $100 fucking foot pedal. It's weird to me. I love
It's
stream deck.
not just one button; it's 3 of them.
Is it like fucking, like a car where you have like the fucking gear fucking pedal and the brake pedal and the fucking accelerator?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh my God.
exactly.
No.
You can double press it and it does multiple functions. It's great.
No thanks. I'll just stick to my Wii Stream Deck, which I'm very happy with, which works quite well. I press this button, we go back to the bingo board.
Oh, you don't want to like put your foot on the pedal and go,
Let me use my Stream Deck to
Well,
play.
answer my question.
Nope.
No, thank you very
Well,
much.
Christmas is coming soon, so I'm just saying.
I mean, I guess technically yes. I mean, yeah, and that, if by soon you mean for the next year, then yes.
It's a super busy day, bouncing all around. We'll talk all about it when we come back on Friday. And
Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm guaranteeing this now. Phil's getting a haircut. Phil's been messing with his hair a whole lot lately. He's getting a bit long. He's going to get a haircut.
He's getting a haircut and he's gonna get his hair dyed again, but not his beard.
Which gives me a reason to play this particular fucking button.
Go back to Supercuts and get your $5 back, jabroni.
So yeah, I got that in the
Oh,
soundboard
no.
as well. So yeah, I love using that one for because of haircut.
Friday will be the Level 1 podcast, Baldur's Gate 3, and Friday Night Fights. And this Friday Night Fights is special because for one night only, I'm bringing back Zangief. I haven't used that character in a million years, right? And I'm going to actually study some Zangief videos to see what the top players have been doing with him. And try to get some wins. I don't know how well I'll do, but it'll be my kind of like my final Zangief stream for Street Fighter 6 for quite some time, okay? Saturday will be likely the conclusion of Resident Evil 0 Remake, and probably Saturday night more Sea of Stars. Sunday is React Day, where I'm going to be doing my usual React show, DSP versus the Internet, but I am planning, and this is one of the big updates here, on possibly doing my first ever stream over on DSP Throwback on Sunday night. So basically Sunday would be a break from DSP Gaming, right? It would actually be a stream on DSP Reacts and a stream on DSP Throwback, right? So what am I planning on doing on DSP Throwback? Well, that's up to you. Because right now, on DSP Throwback, which I guess I should give a shameless plug to now, youtube.com/@DSP Throwback, that's how you find it. On that channel, there's a poll on the community tab right now where people are voting. What would you like to see for the first stream on that channel?
Oh, Phil said voted, so we can tick off that square.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
There we go. Very strong card so far, Vigo. You're doing quite well, pal.
And there's 3 options. Option number 1, a late night hangout chill session where we kind of reminisce about the old days of being a YouTuber. I'll talk about what it was like 15 years ago, uploading videos, monitoring that content, updating your channel page, which was dramatically different. It was like having your own little social network back then. That's how cool YouTube channels used to be before they completely changed them much for the worse. What the atmosphere was like on YouTube, talking with people in comments, and what the overall reactions were, what my mentality was, making that kind of content years ago. And it would be Q&A where people will ask me questions about that stuff, and I'll answer them. You know,
Well, this is basically a fucking reason for Phil to basically get nostalgic on how much better life was for him back in the day. He'll pretend he's happier than he's ever fucking been.
He's just doing this to run out the number. He's running out the time on the throwback so he can get it monetized for ads.
That too, for sure, absolutely. You know, I mean, without a doubt, that too. But yeah, he absolutely loves fucking being nostalgic about how much better off he was back in the fucking day. He pretends he's happier now than he's ever fucking been in his life. I'm pressing X to fucking doubt that because Phil keeps going on about how stressful things are right now, and he couldn't even sleep the other night because of some bad news he got and all that shit, whatever. And he's going through all this, you know, constantly every day. He's got financial issues and financial worries, and he can't get good credit. And he's trying to refinance a house and all that jazz. He sounds miserable as fuck. Whenever he tells us he's the happiest he's ever been, it's like he's trying to convince himself more than anyone else.
What was it? He should just let Chair run the whole entire show. Chair's more entertaining than he is.
But the empty chair team. Or Jasper, even just fucking have Jasper be in the chair. You can just batter the fuck out of that.
Chairdred. It's like, Chairdred, go.
Yeah.
Chairdred. Is that some?
Yeah, Chairdred. Just put Indred's hair on the chair. It's Chairdred.
Or just a fucking random.
She has multiple personas. She's like. It's like, look over there. It's a crow. It's a chair. No, it's Indred Cole.
It's Indred, yes. Like a superhero.
Oh,
exactly.
I need to get her on the show one time. I keep meaning to ask her and I keep fucking forgetting. I've had Snood on, but I've not had Indred on yet, so I need to get fucking Indred on. Just so I can spam that crow noise or Indred annoying the crap out of her. But there we go, yeah. I'll have Monday.
The few people who's been making content for this long, this consistently, that could talk about what it was like back in the day. Now, if people wanted, I could also do a little bit of retro gameplay that night. Maybe go on the Switch online dashboard and pick a retro game from back in the day and play it for a little bit. Not that it would be the meat of the stream at all. I think it would be more of a retro hangout session. Okay, so that's option number 1. Option number 2 would be for me to do a live react stream where I will watch back and react to the original Final Fantasy 13 playthrough as now uploaded and improved on DSP Throwback. Okay? Or option number 3, I would do a live react stream to the content of the Red Dead Redemption 1 playthrough as uploaded to DSP.
Phil, you're going to react to other people's content then? Because that intro was not yours.
And so pass it off
that shit was stolen.
Yeah, and pass it off as your own. Yeah.
I cannot believe he's not even pretended. He's not even acknowledged it. You know what I mean? He's ignored it. It's a fucking thing. If he reacts to that fucking Red Dead thing, you know he's going to have people asking, Phil, this is not your stream. This is not your video. This video was not from your original stream. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, then again, you can't compare it to anything else, though. I mean, you can. The only evidence we've got at our disposal essentially right now is Anne's video, which is a very good fucking video. And I believe Barrett's asking, did I take the old one down? I believe it's still on his channel, but just privated. Phil didn't delete the old video. They had the other game, the other content creators footage on it, game sins or whatever. He made it private. Like if you have the URL and go to that URL, it'll show that video as being a private video and you can't watch it, which means he still has it in his channel. It's just probably wants to try and retain the views that I fucking got so I can keep the fucking ad revenue as well when he gets that enabled. It's just disgusting. Phil.
Yeah, and then he'll get rid of it. He'll nuke it like he did with his normal channel after he's got the money.
DSP Throwback. As of right now, Final Fantasy has 10 parts. So you're talking, 5 hours. That's a ton of content. Red Dead now has 3 parts, but by this weekend, it should actually have 5 or 6 parts, because I think tomorrow will be part 4. and then Friday would be part 5, and then Sunday would be part 6. So yeah, so there would be at least 3 hours of Red Dead 1 to react to over there. So those are the options. And just so you guys know, that poll went live last night over on DSP Throwback. And what I'd like to do very quickly is check on the status of it to let you guys know what's going on with that.
What you have, like 200 fucking votes or something?
It would help if I actually type the address in correctly.
Yep.
So at DSP Throwback, there it is. Oops, didn't type. Fucking piece of shit. I'm clicking here. Oh my god, this thing is fighting me. At DSP Throwback. Jesus Christ. It's fighting me. Okay, here it is. And if I go to the community tab on the page.
Slap it like you do with your computer and your controllers.
The wall.
Slap
Big
it.
update today is the channel has become partnered. Be sure to check out the big announcement video. I'm doing my first ever stream here next week. I need your feedback. Which of the below 3 options would you like to see as my first ever stream? Okay, vote now and thank you for your input. So, taking a look at the current results. 242 votes.
That wasn't far off.
Last place is me reacting to Final Fantasy 13. Am I surprised? No. Final Fantasy 13 is pretty boring. Although, admittedly, I think the first 2 hours for me to react to just the intro of the game wouldn't be that bad. It's once you get into like the next 3, 4, 5 hours that it gets grindy and boring. The first couple hours funny because there's funny stuff going on. You're introduced to the characters for the first time. The commentary probably much better. For almost a neck and neck tie. All right. The Chill Retro Night or reacting to Red Dead Redemption. Chill Retro Night has 42% of the vote. Live React to Red Dead is 44% of the vote because there's only 242 votes right now. 1% is like 2 votes. So no exaggeration, less than 5 votes are determining that poll. So you have time to vote until the weekend to determine what you would like to see as the first stream over there. Way more potential for people to vote, that's for sure. So if you haven't yet, please head over and vote on what you'd like to see as the first stream on DSP Throwback. Now this all goes hand in hand with the fact that DSP Throwback is...
Did he almost call it GSP Throwback though?
Goes hand in hand with the fact that DSP Throwback...
Dumbass, can't even fucking remember his own initials.
GSB Throwback.
Grog side Phil.
Is a partner channel on YouTube now. Right now, you click the join button, and you can actually become a member of the channel, and you can actually see the emotes there. This is literally the first time I've seen these emotes. It's me as Ryu and me as Ken. I've never seen those before on the YouTube screen. I just uploaded them. That's pretty funny, and you can see you'll get different loyalty.
That's pretty funny.
Wait.
What?
That's dumb though, because how is it that you said I've never seen these before? But Phil, when you're uploading them, you're seeing them.
Exactly. You fucking see it. As soon as you upload it and fucking set it, you see it.
But then he's like, "Oh no! First time I see them in YouTube." It's like, shut up, Phil. Just shut the fuck
It
up.
doesn't make sense.
Become a member of the channel, and you can actually see the emotes there. This is literally the first time I've seen these emotes. It's me as Ryu and me as Ken. I've never seen those before on the YouTube screen. I just uploaded them. That's pretty funny, and you can see you'll get different loyalty badges of all different colors to show how long you've been a supporter of DSP Throwback. It starts off as red, then it goes silver, then it goes gold, then it goes diamond blue, then purple, green, or pink, green, and dark purple. So all those different colors for the different levels or different lengths you've been a supporter of the channel.
Wow,
It's pretty neat.
all the colors of the rainbow.
Now, in addition,
Yeah.
you can do super chats.
I wonder who made
and you can do
those.
super thanks on that channel. However, it's very limited
Wasn't Phil.
what you can do because some of the videos are not eligible for that because they were claimed by Square Enix. Like no exaggeration, like half of the
No exaggeration. He just gave up. Halfway through saying the word exaggeration, just gave up. No exaggeration.
I thought he was about to say no ejaculation. I was like, Derek, when'd you get here?
Oh God! Well, let's
What's
hear it
a
one more time.
hard?
Let's hear it one more time, so you can see for yourself what you think he was going to say.
some of the videos are not eligible for that because they were claimed by Square Enix. Like no exaggeration, like half of the
No
half of the stupid videos.
no
of Final Fantasy playing,
exaggeration.
and I'm trying to dispute them to get Square.
No exaggeration. Fuck this fucking word. It's too big for me. No joke. No joke, guys.
Like,
Is that
the
like
whole
part
thing.
residual?
Like he's repeating the same shit he's been telling his audience for days about, oh, they're not going to be monetized. Oh no, it's so bad. It's like his chat is fucking slow.
I mean,
Hey Jade, did you get that, sir? Did you get that, Jade? Did you hear what I said?
Hang on. Jade?
he's
Okay,
too-
did you get it now?
Jade's
Did you get
too
that
busy
now?
feeling lit, guys. He's too busy feeling lit right now, Jade. You know what I mean? He's really having a good time right now. He's just lit as fuck right now, going by his previous comments he saw. I think Twitter had it there, yeah. The army. Clock took an hour ago. There we go. Robbie Pezos. Tell Phil I not stay RE0, I not asleep, but I stay lit. Jesus Christ, man.
He stays lit. Well, not near Phil because he farts when he says things to Jade. Don't forget.
I love as well. Phil.
Time lit.
King of
Time
Goat.
lit.
You know, got the screenshot as well. See ya, Derek. See ya later, Derek. Derek, why is everyone so bad? I love that. I fucking love that moment, man.
I do
Jesus Christ.
too, bro.
Good. I just, this has been a great stream so far.
and it's to release them so they can be monetized, but it's going to be a long and arduous process, all right? You can leave a super thanks on any video that's not claimed, so that's the whole Red Dead playthrough, any of the vlogs, and some of the Final Fantasy videos. And in fact, thank you, because one person so far actually did a super thanks overnight. Thank you to the one person.
I knew it. I knew he would fucking get a super thanks because he was fucking asking and he was really hinting massively yesterday. He was dropping so many hints for people and trying to tell him precisely how he can fucking give super thanks. I knew somebody would fucking do it. Feels like I very rarely get super thanks. Nobody ever really does it, even though people can do it. People very rarely do it. Of course, it was Kevin Styles. Cash override in chat saying Kevin Styles was the one who sent super thanks on that channel of $20. $20 super thanks for Phil. From Kevin Styles. Just because Phil was like, hey, I've not received one in a long time. I very rarely get them, guys. Hint, hint. Jesus Christ, man. Never change rule.
Tested the waters, and it works because the super thanks went through and actually highlighted the comment and responded and said thank you very much. So, please consider checking out the channel, voting on the stream you want to see this weekend, probably Sunday night, and also consider supporting the channel in some way. Who will be the first member of DSP Throwback? I guess we're going to see. All right? Anyway, excuse me. There you go. That's that, and then of course the rest of next week we'll balance all the gameplay. We'll try to wrap up Resident Evil if we didn't beat it, try to get as far as I can in Sea of Stars. We'll have our final send-off stream for Street Fighter 6 to say goodbye, for now anyway, and get as far as we possibly can in Baldur's Gate 3 before we hit the new releases, and it goes more on a back seat status, what I meant to say. Like basically what'll happen is Baldur's Gate 3 will basically hit the back shelf and maybe be like a night stream for a while. Because definitely I'm going to have Tekken 8 and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth as the main streams for a bit, and then Baldur's Gate will be kind of tossed in there every once in a while for variety, but those other games are absolutely going to get more attention, okay? So there you go. Spider Dijon, would you like me to ban you now or later? Because if you're going to insult people who want to support my channels, I'm just going to fucking kick you right out of the chat. Because you're being a dick.
Oh, I think we caught up to when Phil saw the whole Sia Derek thing. Spider Dijon. Because the other one at once, Spider Dijon was saying that Derek was blaming them. And so Phil has reacted with fury and his wrath is fucking showing. You want kicked from here? You want me banned? Let's hear that. I like it. So let's let Phil cook here. Let's let his toxicity just fucking cook.
Games are absolutely going to get more attention, okay? So there you go. Spider Dijon, would you like me to ban you now or later? Because if you're going to insult people who want to support my channels, I'm just going to fucking kick you right out of the chat. Because you're being a dick and I'm not putting up with your bullshit. Seriously.
But Derek doesn't support your channel. You know that for a fact, Phil. Unless Derek is fucking giving secret contributions behind the scenes, he doesn't support your channels whatsoever. He waits for somebody to gift a membership to him. He never sends you tips as far as we're aware, or super chats. Well, he's not in his name anyway. Unless he does it in a soccer account that we're not privy to. He isn't really a big supporter of you, Phil.
How many people would like that? So we ban him right now
for
being a jerk to everybody. Right? It's like, oh, this is supposed to be a good announcement. Phil can now actually get support on his channel that a lot of effort has been going into so far this month. There's going to be the first stream ever this weekend, and this guy's going to be a toxic dick. And like try to make fun of people who want to support the new channel effort. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Apparently, Barrett Wells is saying that Derek claimed that he gave Phil a copy of RoboCrap and also the Grinch game. Well, who knows? I didn't realise that Derek actually got Phil those games. That's fucking news to me.
I'd have to say nope.
Maybe not.
He can take credit for it, but I'll still say nope.
Aye.
Sorry. You can take a fucking hike. Okay. Yeah, he said a fucked up thing, and I'm not putting up with that bullshit. You guys know me, man. I'm not. I'm just gonna... He's lucky that I'm being nice to him and not just doing it without him saying nothing. Because I was just fucking... He apologized. Okay, good. You better.
Jesus Christ, but no, I'm taking hateful source.
Burger.
5 in a row.
Yes.
That's concerning.
He's lucky I'm being nice to him. You fucking told him you want to get fucking banned now or later. You're saying fucked up things. So is Derek. Half the fucking time. And you allow his fucked up things to be said. Phil is threatening a member here, by the way. Spider Dijon is a member of his fucking channel. And the Phil's threatening the banhammer because he's so protective of Derek, despite his fucking obvious fucking wrongs that he's committed.
You better. Really, I mean, I told you guys, I have so much going on this year. All these new initiatives and everything. I've changed my titles. I've changed my thumbnails. I got a brand new channel. We're doing the content you guys have wanted for the longest time. Right? I'm working. I'm working. No one can say that DSP is fucking lazy with all the shit I'm working on right now.
You're fucking lazy, Phil. Because there's other people that are doing the fucking work
You're
for
lazy.
you.
Yeah.
No one can say Phil's not fucking, fucking lazy. Phil, you're lazy as shit. You got other people fucking re-digitizing and mastering your fucking shitey old playthroughs and stealing other people's content to try and make it look like your playthroughs. You got other people making your thumbnails. You got other people making you had other people making shorts. Remember, Arkham Knight was making Phil shorts, and then somebody suggested to him, why didn't you ask Phil to get paid for it? And Phil's like, good one, and so he fucked off. It's just unbelievable.
Oh,
so many.
Jed, you know what you should have done?
What should I have
You
done?
should have talked really fast though. You should have talked really fast though, because apparently he hates it when people talk really fast in their content.
Well, he doesn't mind that
Oh,
as long as he take a breath. He doesn't mind the fast talking.
No,
but he hates
but
it when
that no,
people
but that's
edit
the
out
thing
the
though. Like, how did did you see that shit that he was going on like, oh, not taking a breath, and all that? Like, really? It's like, Phil, do you not know what cuts are? Do you not know how editing works?
So, Mr.
But no, you need to have the and all the rest. I see Mister's piggy.
Yeah. Also, to scare
That will do, pig.
To scare
That will do.
Viga, he also wanted me to show us again. So, there we go. He wanted.
He thinks he's the one who created it. I'm the one that sowed the seeds.
He's both ruined Shrek for everyone. Both of you combined are responsible for this abomination, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, and as soon as I saw detractor people on Twitter showing off Shrek meme, I'm like, what have I done?
And Phil was a pig.
What's going to happen when Shrek 5 comes out and all this is going around? That's all I can say.
They're not going to make Shrek 5, surely.
No, it's already been made.
Oh, for
It's already been made. They're
fuck's
just got to do the finished animation.
Oh, so
They've already done the sounds
stupid.
and all the rest of it.
Why? They're just killing it. at this
Money!
point. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Money!
Money!
I liked Shrek. You know, Shrek 1, great fucking movie. Shrek 2, actually quite a solid sequel. You know, banging movie as well. You know, the third one, okay, you guys can fucking stop it now. The fourth one, why is it still going on? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, what was it? His kids are going to fucking school now or some pish? Who fucking knows?
Oh, no. I think the only good joke that was in Shrek 3 was like, somebody better be dying. I'm dying.
Yeah, that was not bad, actually. Oh, hell, man.
That was a good, like, it had good jokes in it, but 3 and 4 just don't sell it for me.
Shrek
Yeah.
3 was watchable. I'll say that. It's not rewatchable. Watchable, though. It's not terrible. Shrek 4 is just, nah, we don't even need it. Shrek 4 is just not necessary, in my opinion, but yeah. I was wondering if there was a fourth Shrek. I wasn't even aware. Oh, yeah, there was a fourth Shrek.
Yeah, there was a 4 Shrek. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Happily Shrek Ever After, or whatever it was.
Shrek basically wanted...
Yeah, that's when they started becoming
Yeah.
Puss in Boots, and they took off on its own. So.
By the way,
No,
the
Forever
Puss in Boots,
After, yeah.
Puss in Boots
Yeah.
still well, in my opinion. Like, that Puss in Boots movie that came out last year, I think, was surprisingly good.
No, 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago? Jesus,
Yeah.
man. But the one where
2 years ago, 2
Death is
Christmases,
following
yeah.
him, that was a really surprisingly good fucking movie. I was surprised how good it was.
Yeah, The Last Wish.
Yeah. But, I mean,
Yeah, the thing that I've
yeah.
noticed though is that I've noticed that a lot of films kind of have that mentality to take like different animation styles and throw it into it. It's like Spider-Verse. I'm like, it's a good attempt. It's pretty good.
Spider-Verse, the first one, anyway, the first Spider-Verse movie is fantastic. The second one was okay. Now, I prefer the first one over the second one, you know what I mean? But to me, it was certainly different, it was unique, you know what I mean? But it's all about, animation's one thing, but if the story's not there, you know what I mean? How are you going to get invested in it? Profits.
Yeah.
Profit, for God's sake. What the fuck is Shrek? Okay. on that note, let's just get back to bingo. We derailed ourselves there. So, yeah, let's just get back to the bingo.
How could you possibly say that unless you're just a liar? Oh wait, that's what they always did anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
Let me rewind that just for full context. Remember, this is where Phil is trying to argue that he cannot be called lazy anymore.
What's going on this year? All these new initiatives and everything. I've changed my titles, I've changed my thumbnails, I got a brand new channel. We're doing the content you guys have wanted for the longest time, right? I'm working. No one can say that DSP is fucking lazy with all the shit I'm working on right now. How could you possibly say that unless you're just a liar? Oh wait, that's what they always did anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
You know what? I could tell him that he's lazy right fucking now. Thumbnails aren't his. The titles aren't really his though. The fucking fans are giving him ideas for titles. The fucking videos aren't edited by him or upscaled by him. All he has is the footage that he had that was lost media, and he's just uploading it. That's the only thing that he's contributing to this while he's pocketing the money.
Well, he's dragging his wife out, though. You know. There you go.
And that's a big fucking thing to drag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, I'm too nice of a guy. I should have just wiped him from existence, right? And then just moved on. But the thing is, I'm a nice guy.
You should have been wiped
I don't
from
want to do
fucking
that.
existence.
As much as people want to act like I'm LTG, I'm nothing like LTG. I don't revel in
Yeah,
banning
'cause you don't
people.
have the glove.
I don't want to moderate my community. I would prefer not to. I would prefer to just have a chill, relaxing atmosphere everywhere we go and not have to put up with this nonsense. But then when people say toxic stuff like that, it's like, dude, I can't just let that go unchecked, you know? Okay. Jesus would have banned him? Well, there you go. Jesus would have taken the palms for Palm Sunday and he would have beat him. Remember that story that Jesus went through the temple? Is that the story? It was like Palm Sunday and he went to the temple and all these people were doing like commerce in the temple. Like they were selling stuff and he's like, this is not supposed to be here. So he took the reeds, the Palm Sunday reeds, and he was beating the vendors with the reeds. Remember that? No one wants to remember that story. I remember it. I totally remember it. But
That
no one wants to
wasn't
remember
even
that
the story.
Didn't laugh.
No, that wasn't even the fucking story. He wasn't happy with what they were doing, so he destroyed the stands. It was for it was like some for taxes or something, like taking money for the church when it wasn't for the church. It was for God.
Religion's fucking, yeah. Phil loves to
Weird.
loves to pretend. I mean, religion fucks people up definitely, but Phil loves to fucking pretend he's a good Catholic boy. You know what I mean? And he's like one of the worst ones ever, in my opinion.
Money changer. Thank you, Heather. That's what I thought. It was the money changers. That's what I thought.
But yeah, anyway.
I was.
Oh, you go, sorry.
It's because they're selling in the Temple Square. That's another one that someone said.
Exactly. There we go.
Yeah, but I remembered when Jesus pulled out a fucking Desert Eagle and started shooting up the temple
yeah.
and said that you're not serving God the way I did it, and they.
Yeah.
I forgot. Like the people that run the temple, they pull out their Uzis and they go into all out war with Jesus.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Remember, Jesus had a killer line as well before he shot somebody. Not even I can save your ass. And he just fucking blew him away.
Jesus
Then he came
couldn't
back
even
as a
save-
zombie, so you know it was all good.
Fallen Angel, it's good to have you back. Although it's funny because Fallen Angel says, I haven't been on a live stream in a while. Wow, it's amazing to see your number of members. Yeah, but just so you know,
Phil said wow, although he was reading somebody's message, but he still said wow.
burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Jesus Wick.
Jesus.
Jesus
one, Heather.
Wick.
Nice one, ever. Oh, for God's sake.
And people are asking if I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just tired, but I'm here. I got dragged out of my bed. I was about to go to bed, and then some crazy Australian was like, "No, bitch, we need you."
Canadian living in Australia, thank you very much.
It's good to have you back. Although it's funny because Fallen Angel says, I haven't been on a live stream in a while. Wow, it's amazing to see your number of members. Yeah, but just so you know, Fallen Angels, it's not as good as it looks. Basically, here's what's
Oh
happening.
my God, he's going to turn it into a segment. He's going to turn us into a segment.
Oh Lord, of course he is.
Brace yourselves.
Ligaments.
Happened, and we didn't know about this until it
Drafting
happened. YouTube is very different from Twitch when it comes to gifted memberships. On YouTube, when someone gives a sub, immediately it gets handed out and you get credit for it. Here on YouTube, listen to this. Basically, it sits in limbo. And unless someone logs into the account and claims the membership, you don't get credit for it. No exaggeration, I have around 400 to 500 gifted memberships that I haven't gotten paid for, and it looks like I'm not going to get paid for. Because last week we had 400 to 500 gifted ones, and it went out, and then I was like looking at my revenue, I'm like, it's not counted. Why is this not counted towards my revenue? And I contacted YouTube over the last week about it, and they said, oh yeah, so the way our partnership works is, unless someone actually actively is there to claim it, you don't get credit for it, and it's going to be refunded to the person who bought it.
Nope.
And I'm like, well, how the hell does that have anything to do with me? How is that fair to the person who bought them? Because you know that person, certainly wasn't intending that they were going to get refunded. Why would they have bought them then, right? So it really does suck that YouTube always is behind the 8 ball with this stuff, and they don't really try to stay in line with what everyone else is doing. It's like they added gifted memberships, but they're not even half functional compared to Twitch's. And now I look amazing. I'm like, wow, look at all the memberships Phil has, but I'm not getting anything from them. Like, no exaggeration. Again, today I checked my revenue on the channel, and it claims, oh, your revenue this month is way down compared to December. But not if I got this. If you paid me for this, then I would be great. But you won't do it. They won't do it. Anyway, so that being said, because we're about to move on to a little bit about DSP throwback.
That being said,
well, actually, we're going to talk about DSP throwback. We're actually going to do game news.
Oh, for God's sake, there's another Argentinian super chat. Philip siempre me encantan tus videos en directo. Solo quiero darte las gracias. I got no idea
I'm
what
on
the
it.
fuck I just said, but I just said it. Can someone translate that, please? For all I know, I said
Translate to
something
English
horrible.
on it.
Thank you, Google.
Jesus, man. But apparently it translates to him liking the videos. Fucking hooray for that. The very first Argentinian super chat from Tom Francisco. There you go.
I just think
Now,
the whole thing is funny. It's like he's talking about how is it that this person is gonna get it refunded, Phil? You wouldn't have known that if you didn't talk to the person.
I think it's by default anyway, where memberships don't go through properly, so they will get refunded to the person. Yeah, I can't know. I don't know. Ever. I have a video on my channel saying purple burglar alarm. You know this. I'm pretty sure I've thrown it at you before. Less of that pish, please. The Scottish do know how to say purple burglar alarm. But what we can't say is 11. If we're trying to fucking say 11, we can't say that properly apparently. But there we go.
But before we do that, guys,
All
please
right.
support the streams
We're
if you
ready
can.
for the
Right now, I'm
translation?
going to be very honest with you. Gifted memberships probably won't help the channel because it seems like we hit a level that if you gift a membership, it's going to go to someone who might not accept it, and then I get nothing for it, and you're going to just get a refund. So I would recommend today, if you're going to become a member yourself, yes, please do. If you'd like to do a super chat or a super sticker or a super thanks on a video, yes, please do. That would help a ton. Or if you'd like to do a tip, that would help as well. Any of those methods are great ways to support the channel. I would actually hold off on the gifted memberships right now since YouTube doesn't seem to want to work properly. Okay?
Suck.
Okay. So, all right, Spider
Let's
John, I've had
back.
enough. Goodbye. Don't come back.
And the member has been banned. So let's call that 1,144 members Phil's got since he just banned one.
Really, I've had enough now. Good night. Good night and good luck. Get the fuck out. Okay.
Remember though, Phil's a very nice guy. And he's such a nice guy. He's such nicer than that Jesus person. Jesus, was very
Never
vengeful,
toxic.
you know what I mean? And shot people in churches for having
Yeah.
shots. I don't know.
Yeah, you know that biblical term? It's like he loves the sinner and not the sin, but he only loves the sinner if they pay him.
Aye. And by the way, people are saying, oh, this is going to be a future detractor. No. You got to remember, Phil's fans love the abuse. But the diehard fans that Phil has, they love getting abused by him. They will beg for forgiveness. They will beg Phil to unban them. And Phil will probably let them back in as long as they keep getting paid by him.
Continuing on, let's now get to the news, ladies and gentlemen. It's your favorite segment, and of course my favorite segment, and everyone's favorite segment. Cool. Story number 1. It is official. Street Fighter 6 has sold over 3 million units since its launch
Oh, if only it was 6 million. That's unlucky.
in June of 2023. To give that some perspective, that makes it one of the best-selling fighting games of all time, and it actually makes it significantly better of a seller than Street Fighter V. When Street Fighter V launched, it took it nearly 3 years to sell 3 million copies. Yes, nearly 3 freaking years to get 3 million copies sold, and it took Street Fighter 6 only 7 months. Now you might say, well, is that an apples-to-apples comparison? Honestly, no, and here's why. They idiotically made Street Fighter V a PlayStation exclusive. It didn't have the advantage of having a triple platform launch. Now, eventually, Street Fighter V was ported to PC, and a lot of its later life sales actually came from the PC version of the game. Okay? But at launch, it was just PlayStation 5, and that was such an incredibly boneheaded decision for them to do. Everyone agreed, too. That was really stupid. There was an installed customer base of people who'd been playing Street Fighter 4 on Xbox, and they ignored that customer base to get a deal with Sony that didn't benefit them at all in the long run. So, is it really a direct comparison? No, it's not. However, it is great news for the fighting game community. Most fighting games don't sell that much. Mortal Kombat didn't sell that much, all right? And now it's actually curious to see what is going to happen with Tekken 8. Because Tekken 8, I believe, is cross-platform at launch as well. Because it's definitely Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know if it's PC. It's definitely Xbox and PlayStation, okay? So, I guess we will see what happens.
You know what's funny?
Go for it.
You know what's really funny though? He's talking about like now Street Fighter sold 3 million units. And he's like proud about this, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. What games did you not like of last year? Tears of the Kingdom, 1.4 within its first week, but 10.5 million by the 8th week. Not less than 7 fucking months. Let's look at another one. Final Fantasy 16.
You've got to remember that Street Fighter's a very niche genre. It's a very niche genre of game compared to these massively popular AAA releases and all that shit.
You know, I'm gonna do some of this too. Let's look up sales for the
Because Barrett Wells was saying in chat as well. Barrett Wells was saying in chat, wait, didn't you say that Final Fantasy 16 was a flop when it sold 3 million? Exactly.
That's yeah. Oh, guess what? Another one. Mortal Kombat 1, you know, the one for 2013 that came out last year, that sold 3 million way before Street Fighter.
So
I think even a game called Baldur's Gate 3 did very, very well, apparently. So I was told.
But Phil just told his audience that it sold Mortal Kombat 1, though. Are you saying that Phil's wrong with his information? I'll rewind it so you can see, but Phil definitely said that Street Fighter outsold Mortal Kombat very easily.
Yes.
So here's what Phil said.
No, it didn't.
Been playing Street Fighter 4 on Xbox, and they ignored that customer base to get a deal with Sony that didn't benefit them at all in the long run. So, is it really a direct comparison? No, it's not. However, it is great news for the fighting game community. Most fighting games don't sell that much. Mortal Kombat didn't sell that much, all right?
Without any information.
Yes, it did. I just brought it up. And when that article came out with selling almost 3 million units, that was 2 months ago.
So Mortal Kombat released far later, but has sold more than Street Fighter 6.
Yes.
So Phil's wrong. Wow. I can't believe he proved Phil wrong on his own fucking show.
Quit fucked, I guess.
So combine. So basically, what you're saying is.
Am I smelling his pants on fire?
Yeah, basically, what you're saying
Because
is.
he's a liar? No, might be just farts.
If you combine sales numbers for Mortal Kombat 1 and Street Fighter 6, you get an interesting number. Is that what I'm understanding here? I'm not going to do it. I'm not
It's
going
like-
to do it.
I wonder what that number is.
And now it's
I
actually
think
curious
it's
to see
more than
what is
5
going to
and less
happen
than 7.
with Tekken 8. Because Tekken 8, I believe, is cross-platform at launch as well. Because yeah, it's definitely Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know if it's PC. It's definitely Xbox and PlayStation. Okay, so I guess we will see what happens. But obviously, this is giant news for fighting games. Although it's funny, and here's why. In the perspective of stuff, it actually isn't that big of a seller when you think about it. Like Spider-Man 2 sold way more than that. Like Spider-Man 2 sold like 5 or so million within like the first few weeks. You know, most big AAA giant release games sell more than fighting games. Even though fighting games are prominent, popular, they're in pop culture, you hear about them all the time, you may not realize that they're just not as popular as they're meant to be or seem to be. And so to see Street Fighter 6 sell that well, even though it's not breaking sales numbers, is still great. That means it's a healthy atmosphere for the game. You know, the question now will be, what are the long-term sales of the game going to be? They have to keep it up with the DLC characters, with seasonal updates and the like. Will it keep the game alive, or is it going to fizzle out and die when competitors like Tekken 8 come out? We're going to have to see, okay? So that's at least good news for Capcom and Street Fighter 6 fans. Our second story of the day is absolutely ludicrous, and I apologize, because I don't really have this for you, the picture. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this for you, okay? Because this is such a stupid story that I want to try to cover it as thoroughly as I can. And let me see if I can do
Wait,
Oh,
this on
what
the
is he
fly.
looking up?
I don't know. Maybe it's
He's
the way you
talking
should know.
about Rockstar's logo.
Here we go.
Surely not.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, he is. That's what he's doing.
Oh wait, I forgot you see the future. You cheat.
Yes.
What am I looking at? Okay, hold on.
And it was unso bright.
He's looking at the
Afterwards.
future. Uh-huh.
Gotta wear shades.
So let me see if I
Okay,
can get this into
future
the
boy.
broadcast here. Because this is a visual aid you absolutely have to see to really understand the story, okay? So hold on one second. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Alright, let's just do this then.
And don't forget, we're at what speed are we? 1.7?
1.5. This is 1.5 speed.
Okay.
The whole time.
1.5? Yeah.
So watch this, you ready?
Yep.
I'm glad I just got this in there because this is perfect.
Here it comes.
So, Remedy, which is the game developer of Alan Wake 2, Control, Quantum Break, and other games, alright, has just rebranded with a brand new logo. They wanted to refresh their studio because of the success of Alan Wake 2, and now they're going to expand their efforts of game development. They made a new logo. This is it on the left. Rockstar Games has this logo on the right.
Let me guess, Rockstar soon. Or planning to soon,
think
is
so.
that right? It's, to me,
Yeah.
it's not, Rockstar don't own the letter R. There is no star in the Remedy. It's even got the word Remedy in there. There's no confusion.
Yeah, like I get. What if someone took this article about Rockstar's like they
Like,
fucking
Rockstar
suing
are
Remedy?
so bad,
It's like no, we're Rockstar because our letter has the hard R. Yours is just all mixed up.
I'm not shitting you. Rockstar Games
This
lawyers
is
today
dumb.
filed a suit against Remedy claiming that their new logo is too similar to theirs and it's going to cause confusion.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe if you're blind, right? Like, how can you not tell the difference between
Oh,
that
God,
and that?
another one?
They don't look anything similar. The design is different. The coloring is different. The font is different. And it even fucking says Remedy at the bottom of their new logo. How the fuck could you think that that says Rockstar? If you think that's Rockstar's logo, all right, you probably think that a muffler of a car is a hookah pipe. And you should suck. I mean, what the hell, dude?
I have something for this. I actually do have something for this, but yeah, let's keep this. Yeah, but someone's saying it's not Rockstar. It's Take-Two that's doing it, the parent company.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but if they own the rights
And they're
to
doing it
Rockstar,
so they
then
can
yeah.
buy Remedy.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
I just had to take that square because I'll just smack his lips up. But yeah, Rockstar are notoriously bad, and Take-Two in general, they're notoriously bad. They take down, I mean, not even their own community is not safe, essentially. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard all these fucking cool mods that they're made by the community that love GTA games. And all those mods were getting struck down by Rockstar. Like ways to like play different maps and mods or whatever in these classic GTA games. And when Rockstar released their trilogy, remember they fucking remastered the fucking trilogy, and that was a fucking disaster because it was a terrible fucking port or a terrible remaster of the fucking game. But they struck down so many different people and threatened lawsuits and so many people, and it's just they they're notorious for it. You know what I mean? Hell, they got somebody put in prison because somebody got access to the fucking footage. that guy is like, you know, institutionalized until they're ready to be going back into society, essentially, because they released the early beta footage of GTA 6.
Hey, Jed. You know, he was like, you could suck. It's like, yeah, Phil, you can go suck off Tyrone.
Suck.
Oh, for God's sake, you fixed your soundboard. Congratulations. He managed to fix his soundboard.
No,
finally.
only for this, and that's it. That is it. There, I'm being a good lad, and I'm actually turning it off now.
We are 5 away from a full house, by the way. We're 5 away. We are 18 snorts and 3, but I don't think we're gonna get a free space of burps. Okay, the burps will like a long shot, but the snorts could still very well be a thing. So we're 7 snorts away from a free space and 16 likes away from another free space. So we're quite close to a full house. This could be the day where Aviga redeems himself and gets a full house.
Back-to-back bingos.
I can't even believe this is real, but this is reality. Rockstar is frivolously suing.
Reality. We have another one.
Burger.
5 in a row.
Yay!
Yay!
4 away.
Why would you do that? You'd
How
have to be
many-
moronic.
wait,
You're
how
not
many
going to
likes
win.
are we at right
if
now?
anything, I think
Oh,
this is just
16
trying to
likes
like
away.
16, yeah.
cause some kind of a stir or something, like Rockstar getting some notoriety for it or something. I don't even know. I'm so confused that this is happening. It doesn't seem to make sense at all. You think that's similar? I don't know. Good lord. That's all I have to say. There's nothing else to comment on this story. It's just stupidity. There's no way that a fucking lawyer actually thinks that looks like that. You'd have to be dumb. So I guess there's a lot of dumb lawyers out there then. I don't know what else to say. Let's continue.
Again, it's
this is a
Take-Two.
good one.
It's not.
Let's actually
Rockstar.
do this one first.
Yeah.
Remember that game we heard about last year, Foam Stars, and everyone said, "What the hell?" It kind of looks like this weird party game that's a combination of like Splatoon from Nintendo
Splatoon.
with characters that look like they're from Fortnite, right? Like it's the same premise. Instead of ink, it's supposed to be like colored foam that you spray around and you play with stuff like that, right? Foam Star. Well, guess what? It actually has a release date, February 6th. And guess what? If you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber of any tier, you don't have to be the premium tier, any tier, which most people are. If you play PlayStation games online, you have to have PS Plus, okay? You will get the game for free for 1 month. It'll go live on February 6th, and then it will turn off on March 4th. So essentially, you will get 1 month to try the game. Now, if you like the game and you want to continue to play it after March 4th, it is $29.99. So what's going to happen is everyone's going to play this game for a month, and then it's going to fade into oblivion, and no one will ever talk about it ever again. Because I can't think of a single person on this planet that would pay $29.99 for a Splatoon knockoff on Sony consoles. Like, who on earth would do that? So everyone, 1 month to play silly Foam Stars, and you might say, well, will I check it out? I mean, it's free. Why wouldn't I do at least like a one-off stream with it to at least experiment with it and see what it is? It's free. But I doubt it's anything that's going to have any kind of longevity or something I'm really going to probably enjoy so much that I'm going to want to play more than just like a 1 or 2 sessions of, right? I mean, if the official Splatoon 3, did awful on this channel 2 years ago, people hated it, do you really think that Foam Stars is going to do well? Probably not, right? But I'm just throwing that out there, okay? If you're interested, you're definitely going to want to check it out during the month when it's free. I can't imagine why you wouldn't get it when it's free, right? Okay. Here's the next story. And the thing is, normally I would end the news with a story like this. But there's actually a story that I feel is even worse than the story I'm about to tell. I know this is going to sound remarkable because when you hear the story, you're like, what could be worse than that? Oh, there's a worse story today, okay? But let's go through it. Today's second worst story. An Ubisoft executive who was being interviewed, all right, basically started talking about the long-term viability of subscription services and how they're going to become more viable. And that was actually one of the questions that was posed to the executive. They said, you know, right now you have Ubisoft Plus, but how are you going to market that and spin it to people that this is what they want to do rather than just buying your games outright, right? And the executive, I kid you not, said the following. Ready? He says, gamers need to get comfortable with not buying and owning games. Seriously. He says, gamers need to start feeling comfortable with not owning any games that you play. That the subscription model makes it viable. You can play as many games as you want, but you don't actually own it, right? Now, what's funny is, after this executive said that, all right, the internet overnight exploded. Like this overnight is when this story happened, and everyone's going crazy. Oh my God, don't you see? This is the scam. This is exactly what they want from you. They want you to not own anything. They want you to always have to keep paying them the almighty dollar every month, whether or not you're actively playing their games or not, to have access to their. This is Jasper saying this. To have access to their games.
Yeah, never going to
evil
expose
corporate
Jasper.
cycle, right, Jasper?
Yep, never explode.
Right. Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page about that. All right. However,
Not
Fuck's
funny.
sake, man, yeah, exactly, not funny. I was, nah. The thing is, though, there are some games already that have this kind of system in place. Trackmania, for example, is a game where if you can play the basic version for free, but if you actually want to play like the full game, it costs you something per year to play, and there's like different tiers as well. You know what I mean? As a model I've never been.
Or
It's a strange premise in
No,
my
go
opinion. It's a very strange premise, but it works for them. For people that care about playing that fucking game and want to, and it's the developers of that game care passionately about fucking making, they're constantly updating the game with new tracks every season. It's like, there's a summer, there's a winter campaign, spring, they have campaigns every few months essentially, and there's always track of days as well and everything, and there's tournaments and competition. So yeah, even though it will cost you money to play that regularly, there's still a lot you can get from that. So it's basically, that is a subscription service to the game in itself, which is, as I said, a very, very interesting premise. But I'm kind of, I think there should always be the option to own a game. But I can kind of get what the Ubisoft guy was saying, and about you could subscribe to an absolute, overall service for a game developer. So if in a year you get to play all their titles for free if you pay a certain sum. And if you actually like the game, you can buy you can spend extra amount on owning the game outright. I can kind of understand that perhaps. You know what I mean? Because many people, how many times do you guys play a game but then forget about the game? You know what I mean? Like, do you ever
all
go
the
back
time? I've got like thousands of thousands of thousands of thousands of them.
Exactly.
I have a big backlog, so yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean? They can't get put in the back burner. You forget all about them. You know what I mean? So it's just it's natural. Yeah. I don't play a lot of games myself these days, but I've got games I've got which I've not touched in a while. So yeah, I can kind of understand.
Yeah, it's like it's like with me though. It's like I bought games. I was like, okay, I'm gonna beat this game. Completely forgot. Spider-Man 2. It's like, okay, I'm gonna finish this game. Completely forgot about it. Mario Wonder. Came close to finish it. Completely forgot about it.
That's what it is. But yeah, Phil will losing his tiny mind because he's still stuck in like the dark ages where it's like, oh, we should own our games. They're trying to take our games away or something.
Do have another thing to add to this. That's something that I've been saying for years, and I'm sorry to say, people are just kind of ignorant about the subject. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have something news to break to you, and you may not be aware of this. I swear some people probably are not aware of this.
Oh god.
You do not own any video games. Particularly in this modern digital era. You own absolutely no video games. You know that collection you have over here to the side of your room or in your closet? You don't own those. I'm serious. That's not your property. I'm serious. People don't get that though. They're like, wait, what? I don't get that, right? No, here's the deal. You own a license to play that software. That is what you own. You don't own the software. If you truly owned the software, you would have the right to copy and distribute or sell that software.
No.
Why is it that legally you cannot copy a game and give it to a friend or sell it on the internet?
Phil, you don't own the license. You own the fucking. Okay, so what you're telling me, Phil? I'm pulling out my Switch games that I bought last year. So Mario RPG, Mario Wonder, Pikmin 4, Tears of the Kingdom, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, Bayonetta Origins, Advance Wars, Metroid Prime, and Demon Throttle. All these games that I bought with my money. My money. You're saying that I don't own them. I own them. Now, if you're saying that if I own the IP for it, then no, I don't own the IP, but I own the copy of the game.
Exactly. You own one that you can't copy again. I worked for a software company. We literally put on the thing, do not pirate this game.
Yeah.
What do you not understand, Phil?
You want me to beat your ass?
Get out of here, Philip!
I will eat your sweater vest for dinner.
Always been a fucking douche.
Oh, I love American fiction.
Nice.
I had to play it. Phil was just, yeah, this is such a terrible take.
Because you don't own it. You just own the rights to play it. And it's always been
said
like
this
that.
a long time ago.
The only time I think that's never been the case is back in the day when they used to have shareware. Do you remember shareware? That was when a game was free. Truly, that's why they called it shareware. They gave you the rights to copy and distribute. They didn't care. They just wanted to get their names out there as game developers.
That's freeware, though.
Okay?
Yes.
Just let him kick
That's the difference.
Let him get to the end of the point and then we can rebut. Because we're behind like an hour or so.
All right,
you know what I mean?
we'll let him cook. Okay.
No, we're 56 minutes behind,
let
you know,
him
so let him
burn
get to the end of the point and then we can debunk
Let him.
But
Let him burn it.
in the modern day, you don't own any games at all. If you own a disc, if you own a cartridge or a little memory card, if you own any version of a game, you just have the rights to play it. You don't have the rights to copy or sell it. That's the truth. Now, in reality, most or all game publishers, companies, and distributors don't enforce the rules. Meaning, right now, you could buy a video game and then go trade it in or resell it, and no one stops you. But did you know it's against the rules? It is. Go check out any contract that you officially sign when you buy a video game, and it'll say right in the contract that you are not able to resell. It says it right in there. It's always said it, but no one enforces it. You know? So That's the truth. People are freaking out when an executive says people gotta get used to the fact they don't own video games. What do you mean? What do you mean is that they're just reiterating the truth. They're reiterating the facts of what's true right now. You don't own any video games. You just think you do. There's been this misinformation campaign and mentality for so many years. People with giant walls of games think they own them. No, you don't. You don't. I don't get it, you know? Like, it's just kind of weird that these misinformation campaigns get spread, right?
Is it done?
So, you know, it is what it is. What do I think about subscription services? In some cases...
Okay. You can now go off.
Okay.
You go first. Yep.
I am reminded when he got copyright claimed for videos, and he was like, "No, you can't copyright claim me. I own the license to this game. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. I can make videos on this game. It's my license. I can do whatever I want." It's like, no,
yeah, he compared his videos to like a work of art. Because he's an artist.
Yeah.
He's an artist, and he's creating artwork with their content. And he's using their IP. He's making something creative and brand new and unique on his channel. So he's compared himself to an artist in that regard.
Yeah. It's like,
Wasn't there
it's
the
so
control?
dumb.
Yeah, with the controller. Remember he got like overlays to stick on top of it, and he was reselling the controllers as his controllers.
Oh yeah, that was.
And then he got a
back in the
cease
day.
and desist.
He used licensed
Yeah.
Street Fighter art, and he fucking put that on random controllers, and he sold it for profit. He did not obtain a license. He just downloaded material off the internet to slap on a joystick, a controller, and he sold off and shipped off to someone else. And yeah, Capcom found out and gave him a cease and desist. Phil will not admit to being wrong though in that situation. He'll say I used to fucking sell joysticks back in the day and all that shit with stickers. But yeah, but I don't think he'll admit to doing anything wrong though, even though it's clearly against the fucking law. Fucking making profit off the artwork of fucking people's companies.
Yeah, what he did was against the law. Me going on Amazon to buy a video game, or me going into a GameStop, or any retail store that sells video games, I'm not breaking the law, dipshit. I'm buying something that I want. I'm buying a copy of a game. If I want to give that game away to a friend of mine, or let them borrow it, or me selling it, then yes, I could do that. However, me taking the game and copying the game and putting it onto something else, different story.
Yeah. Money. Oh,
Vigo,
money.
you like doing accents? Yeah. Please read this super chat for me. You're an accent person.
All right, you announce it first. Who sent it?
Thank you very much to Ira for a super chat, who said the following.
Oi, bruv, you got a license for that copy of Street Fighter 6.
What the fuck kind of accent was that? What were you going for?
It's a hate army. It's a hate army, bruv. Hate army.
Oh, Jesus, man. It sounded like you were trying to do like Brummie, Northern English, but you went Irish a bit sometimes. I don't know.
I thought he went Aussie towards the end.
Oh, yeah, I think
it's a hate army,
bro.
all
around the fucking world.
I'm tired. Leave me alone. Not bullying me.
He went to Austria, he went to Germany, he went to Russia, he went to Australia.
No. I love the Lemur's comment of it's watermelon rum accent. It's a drunken slur accent.
That's a fair point. It's a very fair point.
Don't bully the bee.
Kane's trying to make it all Mr. Worldwide.
World Star.
Oh god. Anyway.
I think they're great. I think that if you get Ubisoft Plus, or you get Game Pass, or you get PS Plus, right, or any of these other companies that are now doing it, whatever they'll be called. I'm sure that one day they'll have the Rockstar Pass, and they'll have shit like that, right? In fact, how much you want to bet they'll call it Rockstar Pass?
They already have it now.
That's because that kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? I get the feeling, just like now with Netflix, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, Hulu, it's gonna be the same. You have to subscribe to each individual company, publisher, whatever, and then you will get access to their catalog of games on demand in perpetuity, unless something happens to change licensing rights. And this is actually what happened just recently. Was it Sony? It was one of these major companies had announced, oh, we're going to lose the rights to all these shows. So if you had bought them previously, you got to download them and keep them on your hard drives forever. If you don't, you'll never be able to watch the shows again because we're losing the rights to them. And then all of a sudden they went back on that and said, oh, we were able to extend the rights for like another 2 years or something like that, right? So that's the weird part. In reality, do you really own anything? I mean, if you say, well, I own a DVD set. Well, technically you do, and technically you can watch it whenever you want, but you can't copy it. You can't resell it. You're not allowed to. People still do.
But most gamers don't bother copying their games. Most gamers play their games for fun. If people own a copy of a game, they're not fucking thinking to themselves, I wish I could fucking copy this and fucking resell it. No, they think to themselves, I can't wait to play one of these favourite games that I've got a physical copy of. Basically, yeah, Barrett Wells explains it quite well. That's basically how copyrights work, you fucking retard.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Barrett.
Oh, god damn.
But legally you're not allowed to. There's just no enforcement. You see? So technically what the Ubisoft exec is saying is actually correct. And I don't like agreeing with executives. I hate Ubisoft. Yves Guillemot, I don't like that guy at all.
Because he's rich and successful.
I think he's a jerk. But it doesn't
Exactly.
mean that when an executive says something like this, that it's not true. It actually is. And eventually what's going to happen is a few things will probably happen. I think eventually everything's going to go all digital. You're never going to see physical copies of games ever again. And that's going to kind of finally sever that mentality and connection between I own it because I hold it, right? If you can't hold it anymore, if every game now is full digital and you can't hold them anymore, technically you'll lose that feeling of physical ownership and that mentality might go away. And then a lot more people may actually feel like they now have a digital library or catalog only, and understand that the only way that that catalog persists or continues is if you keep doing some kind of a subscription fee, right? Again, it's going to be, I feel, the same as Netflix, Disney Plus, right? You have to pay that sub every month, and as long as you do, you still get the content. If you stop paying it, you'll lose the content. It seems like that's where we're headed. Now, overall, in the scheme of things, for someone who's a full-time gamer, or someone who plays a ton of games, a hardcore gamer, these things benefit hugely. Game Pass, Ubisoft Plus, PS Plus, just by having those 3 subscriptions, you can get a ton of games a year that normally you would have bought outright, and you'll save money. It's true. But for a common gamer who maybe doesn't play games as often, maybe you see this as a ripoff. Man, you're telling me I gotta subscribe to like 3 services a month just to get access to like 2 games that I want? I need PS Plus to play online. I need Ubisoft Plus to play the game, right? I get it. I can totally understand. And by the way, it is absolutely true that these companies at any moment's notice can just say, we remove a game from their tough shit. Goodbye. Can't play it ever again. And what rights do you have to complain? 0. You have no rights to complain or do anything about it. That's just how it is, right? So the times they are changing, as they say. The thing is, we were already heading towards this direction for decades. It's just that people lived in denial. They felt that because they had their wall of games over here that they owned the games, that was the way to go. When in reality,
I feel like Phil is very envious. This segment here is basically just showing his kind of envy towards these other content creators that literally have a wall of games to show off to the audience. These kind of cool retro games he's blasted in the past. These, great wee titles that they own with pride, and they show off with pride to their audience. And I feel like Phil's taking a shot at these people here because they're, these guys are pretending they own them, but they don't own them. They clearly do own them. If they, and as Chulimp had said as well, they have the right, if they wanted to sell those copies and profit from selling those copies, they can. They own that copy. They cannot duplicate the copy and sell the copy, no. But that original copy they've got, can they sell it on for themselves for personal profit? They can if they so choose to do so. But so yeah, Phil's kind of getting messed up with what rights they have. These people do have the right, they own those physical copies. That particular physical copy that these gamers are showing off on their walls, that is their physical copy to either play with or show off or sell on if they so choose to do so. Also, apparently I've got 100 likes. So
You did.
Yep, so as well as having a free space for the bingo card, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation that Pixar Animation so very kindly made for us all to enjoy. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing with the bang bang. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat.
Double tap.
I like how Phil's jetpack looks like a fucking hot dog when he lands in his fucking face. But there you go. Good shot, Jasper.
they never did. They want to believe the lie and think that everything is unicorns and rainbows, when in reality, we've been heading towards this all digital age for a very long time, and there's not much you can do about it. Everything is going digital now. You either deal with it or you don't mess with that content. What else are you going to do? Shareware? I guess you're just going to play shareware games from now on. All right? So I'll see you on your Commodore 64s playing the Chex PC video game, Chex Quest, killing the Soggies or whatever they were called or whatever, right? I'll see you on PC in the 1990s, I guess. Okay. All right. Now, if you thought that was the worst story of the day, you're wrong. There's a worse story. Are you ready for this one? Because I don't think I'm ready for this one.
There's more.
Right? In the last week,
God.
YouTube news.
We've all been talking about how YouTube has been running poorly, correct? Now, when I say YouTube is running poorly, what I mean is when I'm using it on desktop. You know, every single day, here I have my dashboard open when I stream so I can monitor things like contributions, stream quality, how many views, how many likes, if we have super chats, if we have memberships, all that. I can see stream chat. I look at all my videos and the status of my videos. I look at the main channel page. It allows me to see posts and things. You know, I monitor YouTube all day on my desktop computer, okay? Now, I noticed all of a sudden, about a week ago, all of a sudden YouTube started running really slowly. If you didn't notice, when I went to play the music for the stream before we get to the podcast, I called the pre-stream, or if we take a break and I play the music was getting choppy and was getting all messed up. And people were like, why is it doing that? I don't get it. And I was trying to figure it out, and I was like, I think YouTube's just running really slow. And then one day I went to upload videos, and the videos were uploading incredibly slowly. And I'm like, what's going on there? And everyone was like, there is a report site-wide on YouTube that the site's just running really slowly. And no one seems to be able to tell why, but it absolutely is happening. Okay? So people did research over the week, and they found out what it is, and wait till you hear what this is. Your mind's going to be blown. Are you ready for this? Last year, YouTube said they were doing away with ad blockers. That from now on, ad blockers were not going to work on their site, and they made a coding change. Within 1 week, all the ad blockers updated, and they all block ads again on YouTube. Okay, so it was a completely failed effort. YouTube looked like they had egg all over their face. Like, wow, you guys are jokers. You really thought you were so smart that you could block ad blockers. We'll just update, and now they work even better, right? So YouTube, without telling anyone, has done one of the most sneaky, underhanded, and in my opinion, possibly malicious things that I've ever heard of a major company doing. Are you ready for this? YouTube now will check to see if you're using an ad blocker. And if you are, get this, they are going to implement it so that if you run YouTube with an ad blocker on, your CPU usage will skyrocket through the fucking ceiling, causing your PC to overheat.
Nope.
I'm not making this up. This is happening right now.
Yes, you are.
And I had no idea.
No, it's not.
Now, on my...
So
You do have no idea. That was the only thing you got right in this whole entire story.
So what is the actual story then?
They're just running a thing that's... So if you're running an ad blocker, it just makes the stream run slow. That's pretty much it. So, you know, it's not going to blow up your machine and all the rest. Because if that was the case, there'll be a lawsuit, you know, a mile wide with... what was it? To the point where Google would just say to YouTube, okay, you're on your own now. See ya.
Yeah, because that's like, if that was an actual genuine thing, then that's destruction of property, isn't it? If they're blowing up people's fucking PCs
Exactly.
like maliciously, intentionally, yeah, that's a fucking lawsuit waiting to happen. So
yeah, the only reason they're stopping the ad blockers because they're protecting their stuff. So,
but I don't get. But I run ad blocker. I still have uBlock Origin running 24/7 because I'm a nasty bastard. I'll steal everyone's fucking content. That's just the way I am. No ad revenue for you suckers, and especially not for you, DSP.
Yeah, but they're not going to blow your computer up because of it. It's not like they're sending Hitman out. It's not the Beekeeper movie.
Yeah, I've still
which
not
is a
seen
good
that.
movie, mind you.
Yeah, Jason Statham is fucking a badass. Well, yeah, as soon as I think of bees, Nicolas Cage, of course. You got to think of Nicolas Cage, not the bees. Yeah.
It so happens on my setup here, I have ad blocker for when I do things on DSP Gaming. Why? Because I frequently play back my own videos, and my own videos have ads on them, and I don't want to see my own ads.
I didn't realize so far.
But I thought you had YouTube Premium.
Wait, yeah, I thought you had
Hold on,
premium.
Wait, shut up for a second. I know the story to this. I know the answer. DSP Reacts is the one which has YouTube Premium because he has to use that when he's doing his React content because that's when he uses it on his content. He cannot have YouTube Premium on DSP Gaming. He only has to use it on DSP Reacts for his React content so he doesn't see ads.
Hang on, so he's a cheap-ass bastard who didn't pay the extra $2 to get the family pack?
Correct. He has YouTube Premium only for the React channel.
Oh, for frack's sake.
Exactly. I'll rewind that just so you get full context, but yeah, he has YouTube Premium, but he does not have it for DSP Gaming.
Now, it just so happens on my setup here, I have ad blocker for when I do things on DSP Gaming. Why? Because I frequently play back my own videos, and my own videos have ads on them, and I don't want to see my own ads, right? I need to see the videos. So I have ad blocker on just that login. I have YouTube Premium, but I have YouTube Premium for DSP Reacts. Why? Because that's the show we watch every week, right? We're watching content, and I need to have no ads on that content so I can do a react show to it. So that's the account that I have a YouTube Premium for, right? So if I'm going to watch back content on YouTube, I log in as DSP Reacts, and then I watch it that way, okay? And that's how I don't get ads. So I have it. I have YouTube Premium. But just think about how dumb this is, right? If you have an ad blocker on, YouTube doesn't discern, doesn't care. It doesn't even care if you're watching your own page. If you have an ad blocker on right now, YouTube is artificially inflating its CPU use for your page, and it's making your all CPUs overheat. People are confirming this across the net. People are doing tests, and on average, if they disable their ad blockers, their CPU are running at 15 degrees cooler. So I have a question to ask, okay? I really have a question to ask. If someone has a PC and they're doing this, and their PC overheats and breaks, is YouTube liable? Because it's intentionally malicious. It's intentionally malicious. They've organized and coded so that if you have an ad blocker, your computer will heat up. But that's a malicious action. So does that mean that someone could sue YouTube and say you destroyed my PC because you're a bunch of assholes? Like, it would be one thing if they said, listen, we're doing this, so deal with it. If you use ad blocker, you're going to have a hot running PC, haha. But they didn't say shit to anyone. They just flipped the switch, and all of a sudden for a week, everyone's YouTube's running slow. Come to find out it's because of ad blocker. So
can you imagine if Pornhub fucking does the same thing with ad blockers? Derek's fucking PC would fucking get blown to the fucking moon.
No, but it's okay because I've got Colgate cooling gel, so it's all good.
Oh, fantastic stuff indeed. So basically, Phil has not done his research or his story. He saw a Twitter headline and ran with it.
Yeah, and made up his own story in his head.
As usual.
They just flip the switch, and all of a sudden, for a week, everyone's YouTube's running slow. Come to find out, it's because of ad blocker. So I disabled my ad blocker here on DSP Gaming. What I'm going to do now, from now on, when I play the music, I'm going to play it in a separate browser window under the DSP Reacts account. That will avoid ads, and that will avoid massive CPU use. Outside of that, I'm just going to leave ad blocker off whenever I'm on YouTube here in my main browser. And I guess I'm going to have to put up with the fact that if I try to play back my own video, it's going to play an ad, which I don't want to see. That's stupid, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Was that, we fucking feel we are
here's an
fucking
idea.
Hold on. Yeah, I know. Go on. See an idea. It's the same as my idea. I'm pretty sure. Go for it.
I was going to say, why don't he just have the music on his computer so he doesn't have to run it through YouTube and chew up his bandwidth?
Yeah, that's what I do with my music. So the music you hear in the background is songs I've saved, and it's playing through Windows Media Player on my computer. But I was going to say, why doesn't he just fucking not enable ads then? If he's fed up watching ads on his content, he could just disable ads. He has the power to do that. But he's desperate for those fucking 25 cents or something he'll get from each video.
Right? I want you to think about that, right? So here's the thing. It's so crazy because I was trying to like play the music and the whole PC was chugging. Then I was trying to upload videos and it was freezing. I'm like, so my business is affected because they couldn't fucking just say, hey, we're doing this. But I've told you guys this before. This is how YouTube operates. I'm not kidding you. The people who work in YouTube, particularly the management, actually think that they're smarter than everyone else on Earth. They actually think that they're like this upper echelon brain trust, that they're so smart and special that they don't have to actually share their thoughts or mentalities or changes to the business at all until crap hits the fan. And they will never admit fault. And they never actually like go out and apologize for anything. It's a rarity if they do, right? This is all shit that they've done for 15 years. This has always been how they've operated.
You fucking leave YouTube in, Phil. If it's so annoying to you, then how about you just piss off from YouTube? If you can't trust them and you can't stand how they operate their business, which you rely on to fucking live, how about you just fuck off from YouTube then? Put your money where your fucking mouth is for a change. And just fucking stand by your fucking convictions and leave YouTube if it fucking pisses you off so goddamn much.
So it does mean like when McDonald's have a burger and they have 11 secret herbs and spices or their special sauce and what have you, they're supposed to say it to the other companies to let them know?
BT
They're not supposed to keep it as a secret?
Our burgers are fucking cool as shit now, just letting you guys know. We added a new secret fucking ingredient. It's fucking called meth.
Well, there you go. No, well, by DSP standards, you're supposed to tell us that secret ingredient. You're supposed to let us know.
Because that's the thing. He said he cannot play in music videos the ads, so the music videos don't play properly, so it affects his entire business. His entire business is affected by having to watch an ad. Exactly. Oh my god. It's just so dumb. It's so fucking stupid, Phil.
This is all shit that they've done for 15 years. This has always been how they've operated. Okay? So when I hear this today, I'm like, this is not surprising. I would believe there's 10 other things they've done in the last year that no one knows about that are very similar. They just do it and don't care about anybody, and then they gotta clean up the mess after if something goes wrong, right? So that's just crazy to me, but this is true. Go right now on the internet and find it. You'll find there's a ton of articles about this. There's empirical evidence. People have tested and found that is absolutely what is going on. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now the thing is, that's it. Like for me, ad blocker wasn't a big deal. Like I said, if I'm gonna watch content on YouTube, I use my YouTube Premium account regardless. The only time I had ad blocker on was when I was in my DSP Gaming page, so I don't see my own ads. That's it. But now I'm just gonna turn it off. Like what else am I gonna do? Right? I just gotta leave it off. And now everything's running super smoothly. Seriously, like everything runs super smooth now. I can refresh any page. It instantly loads. Everything instantly shows up. No problem. It was ad block. That is just amazing to me. That's crazy. It's crazy, but that's the reality we live in today, I guess. Right? All right, before we continue, I'm going to blow my nose, and then we're going to do shout-outs, and we're going to continue on with the show. Give me a second here.
Stand up. That's a card. That's for the card.
Burger.
We are technically 2 away. Also, he did not mute his microphone. We are 2 spaces away from a full house. Vega, are you awake?
I am here. What's up, man?
No, nothing's up. I just want to make sure you're
We were
still
just saying you were two spots away. Your card might be the winner.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're very close to a full house. Wakey,
I don't feel so bad kidnapping now.
Okay. That's amazing.
No, it's like,
all right, here we
it's
go.
like, wake up. What?
Let's
I'm
start
here.
off-
I'm awake.
Yeah.
I was like, wake up, something good's going to happen, hopefully. Yeah, we're very close to a full house. We are 7 snorts away, or 5 burps away from 3 spaces as well. So there we go.
5. But we're at 100 likes, so we're at 2 away. Yep, 2 away.
But yeah, I mean, did you
Or if he says, allow me to or as long as he says, allow me to explain, or friend, because he hasn't said sister channel. He already talked channels already.
I know. So he's like what I'm going to say. So I could say one of those 2 things as well. So yeah. So there we go. Oh, fingers crossed here we fucking go. This could be the day. This could be a Vegas redemption run.
On the YouTube side of things, I want to say thank you to Fallen Angels, because Fallen Angels re-upped their membership this morning. And I want to say thank you to RAC, who gifted 5 memberships to the community. I am happy to confirm I know these went to active users. Angel of Vitality, Abu, Tommy Salami, Beans223, and Duke are all active chatters. So let's hope that those gifted memberships will actually count towards my total for the month. Even though they do get counted, I mean, I really hope that I get something out of it. Like I said, out of this 1,150 I have, I'm not kidding, probably about 500 of those I'm not getting paid for.
I hope I get something out of it. That's his main concern. I was like, oh, well done, guys, you have a membership. But more importantly, I get money. Money.
Because of YouTube's policies. So that really sucks, but that's life, I guess. But those should count according to what YouTube told me. Okay, so thank you guys for that. Our first tip of the day is a $2 tip from In Miami. It says, congratulations on your throwback channel getting to the partner program. Thank you to In Miami for a $2 tip, and thank you very much for the congratulations as well.
Is it a MILF?
Yes, I'm happy it got in so fast, because like I said, they said it may take up to a
They're
month.
hunters and they're number 3.
And then it only took like less than a couple days, which is obviously excellent. It means that, I guess for channels that have already been in the partner program, it's a quick review process, you know what I mean? It's not just taking their time doing it, which is good, obviously.
Remember, Phil's paranoia at first was, I bet it'll take a whole month for him to fucking review my channel. And then it happened so very fucking quickly, so now his fucking theory is, oh, because it was in the partner program before, I guess it was super quick this time around. It's like, at first he thought it was going to be fucking awful. And then he thought, maybe I got special treatment because of what happened before. The simple truth of the matter is, YouTube are quite efficient these days. It only took my channel a day or two to get approved for fucking partnership once I hit the fucking set criteria. I mean, yes, it's mainly an automated process, but it doesn't take that fucking long to check all the fucking things have been checked off.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. So that's the first tip we got for today. Right now, I'm not seeing any others. It doesn't mean we're not going to get any. But what I would say is, since we're got a little bit of a
what a fucking expectant piece of shit. It doesn't mean we're not going to get any. I'll say 1 minute man is fucking due to fucking send his regular at least $20 fucking whale tip. You know what I mean? But yeah, the fucking the fact that it turns up to these streams expecting a certain amount of fucking money to come his way. Not hoping. Not hoping or anything. He expects a certain amount every day without fail.
It's his pocket money.
It's just ridiculous, man. Like the expectations.
It's for a Scopely bill.
Like he's owed this or some piss, you know what I mean? Like and this is his job, but the fact that he thinks it's like some sort of normal wage, or so and so's here, so they owe me money. I don't know.
Yeah, he dragged his ass out of bed. Didn't put pants on, mind you, but you know. And he sometimes sits in the chair. Sometimes.
break here.
So he's owed that money.
If you guys have any questions you'd like to toss my way, any Q&A, just tag me in the chat. We'll do a little bit of Q&A to settle in before we jump over to Resident Evil 0 remastered today. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. What's on your minds? Let's hear it. What is on your minds?
Fucking inflatable fucking crown.
Yes, today's Resident Evil 0, as it says in the data of the stream, in the title of the stream, and on the thumbnail of the stream.
The data?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure? Better check it, Phil. Might not be.
How am I enjoying Resident Evil 0? It is incredibly cryptic. It is incredibly frustrating. It's, of all the old school Resident Evils, probably my least favorite, but it's still a good game. Like, it's not a bad game. It's just the most frustrating because it has so much backtracking, and I'm playing on hard, and you just don't have enough ammo to kill everything, and you have to really get lucky with certain runs and things. The inventory management is atrociously bad. It's definitely the worst inventory management I've seen.
I'm speeding this bastard up. We are so far behind. I'm going 1.75. We've only got a couple of things to gear out for, so let's just go. 1.75 speed. We are an hour and 2 minutes behind Phil. At time go.
In the series, where there's no storage boxes, and you have to leave items and backtrack and pick them up and drop them and pick them up and drop them. It sucks. Make no bones about it. It's too frustrating of a game, but that's why they didn't do this again. Like, after 0, the games actually became more quality of life improvement filled, right? So, I really feel like this was their one misstep maybe in the classic ones. Although 3, I don't like Resident Evil 3. I feel like the game is rushed together, which it is. Everyone knows Resident Evil 3 was not supposed to be Resident Evil 3. It was supposed to be like a spin-off game, sold as like an expansion, but then ended up being the whole thing when Code Veronica was delayed and was taking too long to be made. That became Resident Evil 3. But, I still know people are enjoying it. I'm happy we're getting through it. I'm happy we unsoft locked. And what I was really happy about, 8 years ago in my first run, I was stuck in that room with the 2 hunters for like 45 minutes. I had to go in there with 0 health and just run in and try to dodge the hunters, grab the dial and leave. In this case, I did it on the first try because I had health. I was like, done. So we never have to go in that room again. We're done. We passed it. So the soft lock of the first playthrough was already beaten, and now we're moving on. So it's good stuff. What's up, Cool Spot? Yeah, see, I agree with People Person. He says, I feel the same way, even with the frustration and tediousness. Something about the quality and detail of Resident Evil games keeps you going even with 0. The atmosphere, the music, the design of the stage, how they look and everything. It's cool. It's creepy, Absolutely. 100%. It's great. It's just the most frustrating of the great classics, Cool. I received a $25 tip this morning from 1 Minute Man. He says, congrats on beating Grim. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man. Yes, that was an incredibly annoying, tedious fight, but we got through it, and now we're going to reap the spoils, right, as they say. The other funny part about that, is, I kid you not, right? So I'm fighting the boss, and I'm frustrated, and as always, I always vent my frustrations when I'm doing something that's pissing me off. And you got people in the chat, oh, you should just leave and not do it then. It's optional. You don't have to do it. And I'm like, when in my life, in my 15 years as a YouTuber, have you ever known me to just give up and walk away on something that's challenging in a game? Have you ever seen that happen? Right?
Yes. Yeah, multiple times we've seen you fucking do it. You rage quit fucking Kirby. Kirby Dark Souls, essentially. You rage quit a children's game.
Mario Brothers Wonder.
Yeah, he beat the game, but he's trying to go for every single thing. Quit the badge. He was done.
So yes, Phil, we have seen you do that.
Right? You know me, I'm the guy who beats his head against the wall trying to get past hard parts of the game. I'm not a quitter.
No, you're the guy who beats his meat in front of children. Not beats your head against a ball.
You know, very rarely is there a situation where I'd be so frustrated at something that I would just give up on it. And even then, the few times that I've had the infamous times, like the drug runs in Scarface or the final boss of Persona 3, I still went back and beat him later, right? Once I cooled down. So, absolutely, I find it hilarious that you got people who think, oh, Phil should just quit then. When does that ever happen? You really think I'm gonna give up on this? Fuck no, right? So there you go.
There was a top 100 that Secret had.
Well, Matthew feels that if they ever remake Resident Evil 0, like a modern remake, it'll fix all the issues and it'll be much better of a game. You're probably right. I mean, there's a ton of issues with the game. Inventory management, aiming, and everything that they could definitely improve. Andrea says, after bosses are not like Grim. I was worried people told you so. I don't know. I was reading right out of what people were saying. I don't know. I don't spoil myself. Billy J says, I believe wholeheartedly, if you played Resident Evil 0 on normal mode, you would have liked it much more. Maybe set like a 7.5 out of 10. Hard mode just annoyingly makes it like a 5 or 6 out of 10 experience. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But the thing was, I had originally played it 8 years ago on hard, so I guess people are like, if you already played it on a more difficult run, you have to do that again. Don't ask me why, but that's what people were saying when I booted the game up, so. Lady Charisma, we already talked about all that. You missed it. You missed the segment. You gotta go back and watch it.
Really quick. Really quick.
Says, yo, my man,
go back for a moment. Did you notice this twitch with his lip?
When?
Oh yeah.
Try now.
But that's what we were saying when I beat the game
take a look when he leans over.
Oh, you mean the little nose twitch as well, right there?
Yeah, with the lip. Have you noticed it?
Have you mean this?
Yeah, he's trying to hold back the snorts.
You mean this?
Ask me why, but that's what people were saying when I booted the game up, so.
But he leans in here. You mean that? But was that what you meant there, or was it
like go a little further in?
Oh, that.
No, we have to rewind it back. You just passed it.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck is he doing there?
He's holding back the mucus that's snorting in his thing instead of blowing his nose, which you're supposed to do.
I mean,
but he fails at blowing his nose.
We can go even slower if you want to slow it down.
Slow down, enhance, increase, contrast.
Wait for it.
Saturation.
Wait for it. There. One.
There it is. Yes.
And two. Oh, yeah, a third one.
He sucks at being bewitched.
Lady Charisma, we already talked about all that. You missed it. You missed the segment. You got to go back and watch. We had a whole segment about the Ubisoft thing.
1.75
Rubel says, yo, my man, I'm lurking here since the beginning. The YouTube thing is atrocious. People talked about it. I didn't know it was that ridiculous. Yeah, YouTube is literally making your PC run like shit and overheat if you have an ad blocker. I couldn't believe it because, like I said, I was trying to play music and none of it would load. And I'm like, why is it not loading? So I'm going to test it right now. You ready? So now I go here. Here it is, DSP songs. And it's loading. And I'm going to click on one. Ready? And it loads immediately. It literally loaded instantly. Instantly. The entire page loaded instantly. And it's playing fine. No problem because my ad blocker.
Did your computer blow up? No.
And just one day ago, I was having issues. It wouldn't play the music at all. There you go. See? Confirm. It's YouTube doing it actively and on purpose. That's pretty insane. Okay. What's up, RAC? Says, hope your day's going well. Thank you, RAC. Thank you for the gifted memberships. I appreciate that. People person says, in my opinion, Code Veronica needs a remake far more than 0 or 5. Veronica doesn't even have modern visuals unlike the others, and it won the Capcom poll for remake among fans. Right, they never did a remaster version, right? Like Resident Evil 0 remastered is remastered from 8 years ago. But Code Veronica never got a remaster, right? It does play on like PS4, but it never got remastered. The visuals are outdated, correct?
How long do we have left?
Jay, I'm so sorry to hear that. He says he couldn't really sleep last night, so he doesn't feel good, so he doesn't know if he's going to stay. If you stay, we're here for you, man, to chill. But if not, if you pass out, I hope you feel better. This sucks that you're so under the weather. I really sucked. I hope you feel better.
There's about 20 minutes left in the podcast. We're 20 minutes behind the podcast
right.
side of things.
Let him cook.
Cook, damn it. This is 1.75 speed of dead air.
Radical Jaws. 13 months as a member. Thank you. He's playing Harvest Moon on the Switch. Have you played? Only played Harvest Moon very, very briefly. I want to say less than 2 hours. Many years ago. I'm trying to remember how I played it. I know I played it. But I can't remember how I played it. Was it on a handheld? Shit, it was ages upon ages ago. I definitely remember trying it. and remembering it was relaxing. This was before, like, me being a YouTuber doing chill streams, right? It was. Harvest Moon is like the OG relaxing game from way, way back when. Before they had games that were specifically designed, like Sundew Valley, Stardew Valley. Before Stardew Valley, there was Harvest Moon, right? But for some odd reason, I literally cannot remember how I played it. But I remember thinking, wow, this is unique and different, right? Lady Christmas says, Code Veronica is definitely the black sheep of the series, never gets love. Ex-Hooligan saying, good morning, I'm using Translate Google to say hello. Argentinian Google does suspicious activity on our computer, so it's scary for people. Wow, I wonder what that means. Like, what are they doing? That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, welcome to the stream. No, I'm not going to play Pal World Pokemon with guns. I don't think so. Unless you guys want me to. Google says, YouTube aside, about Resident Evil 0, I believe the devs expect players on hard to be kind knife experts. Yeah, the problem is the knife doesn't work. I tried using the knife at the beginning of the playthrough. It doesn't do anything. Like, literally, you can't hit the enemies. It just whiffs, and the enemy grabs you anyway. So it's not even like Resident Evil 1. The knife is super good. Like, the knife can be used for so much shit. In Resident Evil 0, it's like they made the knife like a butter knife. Like, you can't do anything with it, so I don't know what they were thinking there.
Did you say allow me to explain or no?
Tomorrow. Sounds good. I hope you feel better.
No.
Pretty sure I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, make sure.
Any games I'm excited for this year? RAC, we covered that kind of when we did the schedule update back for the Christmas marathon. You know, obviously, I'm excited for a lot of games. The next 3 big ones for me are Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Tekken 8, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, there's other games in between there, but really those are the big 3 coming out that I'm more excited for now. But there'll be more after that for sure. Andy, not only do we have a giant segment about it in the news, we're also talking about it after the fact. You're just a little late to the game here today.
Fuck you, Andy.
Duke, I don't think that NFTs or blockchain would solve anyone's problem ever on this planet, for the record. So, okay. I got a few more tips here.
Money.
Yeah.
Well, this person is saying, people are saying that it's not YouTube doing any malicious activity. People are now blaming the ad block software specifically, right? But your argument falls flat on its face. Sorry, what you're saying is wrong, and here's why. People have been using ad block software on YouTube for ages. Were their PCs always overheating? No. All of a sudden, now they are. Do you think the ad block software actively chose to make people's PCs overheat? No. Obviously, it changed.
I mean, according to what Kulimp said, kind of actually, it was like, because YouTube are fighting so hard against the ad blockers in turn are working so hard to block the ads, and they're having to work harder to block the ads, and in turn that's causing CPU usage to go up. So technically it is because the ad blockers are working overtime to try and stop the ads. So because of the change that YouTube implemented, the ad blockers have to work harder, which is causing an impact on people's computers. At least that's the theory that Kulimp shared earlier on, which does sound plausible. But of course, I'm going to say, no, you're wrong, because it's YouTube's fault.
Heating? No. All of a sudden, now they are. Do you think that ad block software actively chose to make people's PCs overheat? No. Obviously, a change on YouTube is creating that. So what you're saying is fact. It can't be true. Doesn't matter what your conspiracy says on the internet. It cannot be true. YouTube must have done some change, and whether or not it was intentional or not, it's making the ad block software now make people's PCs run hot and run like shit. Period. The ad block software didn't do an overnight change to fuck people's PC up on purpose. What are you talking about?
So Kulimp has clarified that they're still at work. But I shout out to you being at work, but still just slacking off and enjoying bingo. But it says, they're saying it appears that ad blockers seem to be working harder, and that increases memory usage for many users. See, that makes sense to me. YouTube, we all know, have been actually trying their best to try and, prove, to stop ad blockers being effective. It is in YouTube's best interest to have ad blockers not work too well, so their site gets, people watch ads essentially and they make more money. They make more money and the content creators make money. It is in the best interest to make sure that ad blockers do not work on their platform. Simple as that. So
exactly.
So YouTube have implemented changes, which is within their right. They're not the only website to try and fucking prevent people from using ad blockers. There are plenty of media websites and newspaper websites, not shit. They detect ad blockers and they're like, if you want to continue, turn off that shit. We rely on ad blockers to fucking operate and all that shit. So if you want to read this fucking news article, you turn off that ad blocker. Things like that happen, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's within YouTube's right as a business to obviously, I'm still going to use ad blockers because I'm a piece of shit. But at the end of the day though, it's within YouTube's right to try and challenge that and combat against that. But I guess...
You know what I find is funny? There's a guy who's got this channel called Throwback, and he's trying to get, I think it's called ads running on it. And he wants to use ad blocker.
Oh, how hilariously hypocritical that is.
Yeah.
I love when people say shit like that. I received a $1 tip. One day in the summer or spring, we played Batman Arkham Origins. It's the only Batman game you didn't play. Oh, wait, it's the only Batman game you only played once ever, or play one of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man games. I will see. I don't particularly think anything's going on with Batman or with Spider-Man this year that people would really want to see those games. Thanks for the tip. Okay.
Use that fingernail.
Dead air. More dead air. Even more dead air.
The Wolverine game leaked like 3 weeks ago. That's old news. Iron Man the Power, how tedious was it to get all the spider bots in Spider-Man 2? As you know, that's the one thing I didn't do that kept me from the platinum. It was just too tedious for me, but I wonder how long it took you.
Wonder how long it took you.
He was practically fucking munching on that fucking nail right there. Hold on. It
Yeah.
was just one bite. He was like multiple noms there.
Do that kept me from the platinum. It was just too tedious for me, but I wonder how long it took you.
Watch this. It was like nom.
Tasty.
Oh, excuse me. Any place with Warzone again? No.
Hey,
Warzone's
from
terrible.
there.
Like,
Yo,
really,
well
it's not
done.
fun.
Was that just one burp or two burps? I need to go back and check that. That may have been a second sneaky burp in there. Let me slow it down. It had one main burp, but it may have been a second sneaky one. I've counted a one main one.
Oh, excuse me. Any place with Warzone?
Right there. Right
Yep, second burp from the grassy knoll.
There we go.
Yep.
This is why we check and slow down. I fucking have people being denied a full house here by us missing a burp.
Warzone again? No. Warzone's terrible. Like, really, it's not fun. I gave it a shot, and after playing it like 2 sessions, I was like, wow, I'm so bored. I was literally like losing so much interest. My eyes were like, think about this. I'm playing an action-based first-person shooter, and I'm starting to fall asleep. That's terrible. The multiplayer keeps me riveted, keeps me excited, gets the adrenaline flowing.
You choose to camp in bathrooms in Warzone. If you had a different playstyle, maybe you wouldn't fucking fall asleep on streams waiting for somebody to come into the room so you can shoot them surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Warzone, I might as well just get a pillow and just sleep on stream. That's how fun it is. So I'm not wasting time with that crap. Andy says he spent specific time just getting the spider bots, and it took about 45 minutes. Gotcha.
Holy eye twitch there. Did you see his eye going crazy there?
Yep.
Let's slow that down again. So,
Yep. That
Spider bots, and it took about 45 minutes.
look at his, on our perspective, look at his left eye. Okay, left eye.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's mostly his left eye that does it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. He's weird.
But he's got flaky skin and all the rest of it falling all over the place. No wonder it's falling into his
All
eye.
these dead fucking cells.
Oh, there's rumors
No
about the Elden Ring
Switch?
DLC. Like, there's a rumor that, I guess there was a patch to Elden Ring on PC, on Steam, and people looked at it and says, wow, it's actually a giant patch, what could it be? And you look at the notes, there's no updates, and people were like, it's gotta be the DLC. Like, it must be the DLC, and now they're gonna be announce a date or something soon, but that's just a rumor. That's just people, you know, speculating, so. Alright, RIC, I'll see you later. Thank you so much, man, for chilling and for the support. Appreciate it.
Call him friend.
Again, guys, as we are getting ready to adjourn, be sure to vote on what you want to see as the first stream ever on DSP Throwback. Do you want it to be a chill hangout session where I reminisce about the old days of being a YouTuber and maybe do a tiny bit of classic gaming? Do you want to see it be me live reacting to the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough? Or do you want to see it me being live reacting to the Red Dead playthrough that's on the channel? Like, what would you prefer to see? Please vote. The poll is live on the main channel page of DSP Throwback, and right now there's like 250 votes, but literally it's being determined by like 5 votes. So your votes make a giant difference, and that poll will be running into the weekend, and likely maybe Sunday night will be when I do my first stream over there, okay?
Well, maybe nobody cares.
Well, people versus throwing out playthrough ideas. Particularly, I don't think we need any playthrough ideas right now. We got more than enough to do for the next week, and that's going to take us into the new releases. But he says games he'd like to see: Talos Principle 1 in DLC, then 2, or Cocoon. For the people who made Limbo Inside, and of course, the Holy Grail will be Metal Gear Solid 1 replay run on PS5 this time. It does annoy me that if I buy Metal Gear Solid 1, first of all, how much does it even cost, right? Let's find out. I'm literally sitting right here. So if I go to Metal Gear Solid 1,
Oh,
right?
Lord.
Another one.
And he wants people to listen to this as
is it
they
a collection?
work.
I don't want the collection. So the collection is $60.
Yes! Get over it!
All I see is the collection. I don't see it being sold separately. Because I don't want this collection. A 2 and 3 I already own and can play right now. I don't want to waste money buying the collection. I want just one, and apparently they're saying you can't just buy one. Yeah, from what I can see, it's only being sold as the collection. That's a huge ripoff. Because I don't want to play 2 and 3.
Why?
3, why on
Because
earth would I
they have the
want 3
worst
again? Well, they're
collection.
remaking 3 fully. A much better version, so why would I want that version? I'd be stupid. And 2, I actually just recently replayed a few years ago. So, it's not there listed by itself. I'm on PS5 right now, and it's not there. Yeah, I don't know.
My biggest
Cooper says
fans
when
are idiots.
it does go on sale, it's usually $40. Yeah, right now it's 60. Lady Christmas says if you get Duck Station and you put it on your mini PC, Metal Gear Solid 1 would be better than the collection. Really? So it's like a PS1 emulator. Fallen Angels is claiming it's on there for $16. Not for me. I literally just searched, and all I had was the collection, 4, 5, and 5's expansions, and that's it. It didn't have it. I just searched manually. It's not there on USPSN. Unless you can tell me specifically what to search for, I didn't see it.
Hold my hand.
No, I'm not doing a DMZ mode for Call of Duty. If we occasionally play Call of Duty, it'll just be Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. That's it. That's the only content I'm doing in that game moving forward. I think it depends on what region you live in. Are you guys who say, are you saying that you see it on there? Are you in the US? Because I don't see it on there. It's under editions. There was no editions. I'm on the store right now. I go to search, right? Okay, I'm gonna type in search, metal, space, gear. Okay, I'm gonna hit done. What pops up is Metal Gear Survive, the Metal Gear Solid 1 collection, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater just announced, can't buy it yet, Metal Gear Solid 5, 5 Ground Zeroes, 5 Phantom Pain, Twisted Metal, and that's it. So now if I go to the collection, and I click on it, $59.99, okay? I scroll all the way down. That's it. Discover more games like this. And then it's got game and legal info, ratings, official news, media. That's it. There's nothing else.
What the hell is this content?
I just found it. They hid it in a sub-menu. So when you're in that menu, you have to go to the right to the 3 dots. When you click on 3 dots, all these different options open up.
Yeah,
Follow, Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, personalization settings, and health rating, privacy, and terms. Why would you think that the individual games would be listed there? Why did they do it like that? To fool you so you'd buy the whole bundle. That's exactly why they did it like that. It's a hidden sub-menu. Wow. So now I can see them all. So Metal Gear Solid 1 is $15.99.
It wasn't fucking hidden if you can find it through the fucking dots, Phil. It wasn't hidden.
Originally it was $19.99, but they reduced the price. Metal Gear Solid 2 is also $15.99, and Metal Gear Solid 3 is $19.99. The one that they're going to remake is more expensive. By the way, the save 20% offer is only good until tomorrow, and then the price apparently goes back up to the full $19.99.
Tips are mandatory.
Well, I have no plans on playing this anytime soon. So I'm not going to buy it now, but maybe eventually I would. But right now, I'm definitely not getting it. But it's a good suggestion. I know people want to see me eventually play it.
You better get
People
that money ready.
PS1 emulator running on PS5, which is kind of funny. Sheesh. I want to get out of here. I want to back out. Back out. Back out. Sheesh.
Because
Okay.
if you give him the money now, he's going to just spend it on something else.
Shout out to... hold on. Oh my god. I felt that one coming. And I wanted to bend over and get out of the way.
That was
So
a
I didn't
big
do it right
one.
into the microphone.
Yeah, that was I think we need to. He had a good big lean away from the microphone there. Let's play that at. Remember that was 1.75 speed. That burp. Let's play that at normal speed.
But
My ears were vibrating in the headphones.
Oh my god.
Jesus, man.
nice.
In normal speed, man. That was impressive. That was like over a second long, I felt.
Hold on. Oh my god. I felt that one coming.
Carrots and corn came up in that one.
And he felt it coming, and yet decided, I'm not going to mute this for my audience. I'm going to slightly...
No!
I'm going to slightly lean away so they can still get to hear my bodily functions on stream. Because fuck those guys. They haven't given me enough money today, so I'm not going to mute for them. Fucking...
I think he was hoping for the burp and the fart.
Oh no, God, he fucking farted the other night, didn't he? Fuck me.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh my god. I felt that one coming, and I wanted to bend over and get out of the way. So I didn't do it directly into the microphone. I'm very sorry about that. I received a super chat from Tom. Oh, I want to make sure I'm translating it right. I think I'm close to translating what it means. But let's see here.
That's the one basically just says, I like your video.
Tom did a super chat. He says, Phil, I love your videos, and I just want to thank you for them. So there you go. You're welcome, Tom. I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much for the super chat. Okay. In fact, that's the first super chat of the day.
Another one after
Thank you, Tom, for the very first super chat of the day. Remember, best way to support the stream right now would be super chats, super stickers, super thanks, or tips. Sadly, anyone who does a bunch of gifted memberships, there's a chance they won't even count towards the channel, because the way YouTube's gifted memberships work is that if they don't, if let's say you gift 50, a bunch of them will go out to accounts that aren't even on the stream, and if those accounts don't log in to claim them, the streamer doesn't get credit. And I know that sounds bad, because it is. That's an insanely bad business model. If someone buys something to support someone, they should just get it, right? But instead, YouTube's mentality is if it doesn't actually get actively assigned, it gets refunded. So here I am sitting on 1,150 members. In reality, I only have probably about 650 real members, and the other 500 are fake. And people didn't get them, and I'm not getting paid for them. It's absolutely stupid, right?
You're absolutely stupid.
It's funny, someone just said, well, can't YouTube re-gift? I mean, you're talking to the wrong person. You know, you really are. YouTube is stupid in the way that this works. Should they re-gift? Yeah. Should they find someone who actively wants those memberships and give them to them? Yes. Are they doing that? No, they don't care.
But Phil, you don't have the audience for it. You literally are sitting at over 1,100 members right now. Where are the 1,100 people right now to fucking receive it in your channel? They don't exist, Phil. How are they going to fucking find these channels?
From his 200,000 people, yeah, I know. He only gets 20 people, tops.
It's just ridiculous. What is he expecting you to fucking do? That is impossible. It is a fighting an impossible task for him. But yeah, YouTube are to blame for Phil fucking spam botting his fucking account.
They're just keeping them in limbo. Yeah. It's shitty. Right now, I'm not kidding you. My revenue this month is so low compared to
Oh, fuck off, Phil, you're fucking shitey. Phil, I'm probably going to make half as less as what I made last month on YouTube, but it's no big fucking deal. It is what it is. Sometimes you have good months, sometimes you have not so good months. You just roll with the fucking punches, and the good thing is, though, I don't have to rely on YouTube money. YouTube money is fucking obviously, you know, a very nice addition for me. I have an actual job, though, a full-time job. I have a fucking career. I work for a bank. I've got quite a cushy gig going now, you know what I mean? And that pays my bills. That puts food on the fucking table for me. That is fucking money goes into... But anything on top of that, obviously, like doing YouTube, you know what I mean? That stuff, essentially, you know, as you guys, as I said before, I'm saving up for a new home. You know, just depositing money every month. So anything extra I fucking make essentially goes into fucking savings because I'm trying to buy our own home. You know what I mean? But it's not a necessity. It's
Savings?
Nice.
What is that?
Yeah, Phil's like, what are these? There's a strange S letter word he's not aware of. Savings.
Yeah.
The only letter word he knows of is spending when it comes to fucking money. But yeah, Jesus Christ, though, it's just ridiculous. So, and the best part is he's not going to show evidence. However, he's not going to show his audience the actual figures. He'll talk about, oh, I'm making less money. How much money are you making, Phil? That's none of your fucking business. But he's literally telling his audience right now he's making less than usual. How about you tell us what you're making, Phil?
It's shitty. Right now, I'm not kidding you. My revenue this month is so low compared to last month on this channel. It's terrible. And is it because of views? No, my views are the same. Is it because of watch time? No, my watch time is the same. It's because YouTube didn't sell ads this month. So because there's no ad revenue on the channel, my revenue's way down. Now, if YouTube actually paid
Maybe
me
somebody used ad blockers.
for
That's
my
why they couldn't get
subscribers,
to
which
see
I've
the
earned
ads.
for these memberships, which I earned, actually my revenue would skyrocket and go back to what it was last month. Seriously, if I got credit for all of those, I'd be about on par with what I was in December. But right now, I'm way low because YouTube won't fucking pay me. They're literally ripping me off. I don't know what else to say. That's just bullshit. You know,
that's a great point, but Mr. Actually, this is the guy who was boasting about his revenue not changing. Remember, Phil had like less views or whatever, you know what I mean? His views went down apparently, but he still made the same money.
Yeah.
And he was bragging about that before.
Exactly.
A month later.
Did it for 2 months straight, he said. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's a horrible way to operate your business. I can't believe that's how they operate, but I can't make them improve it. All I can say is, if you like the content, please support it via super chats or tips, because right now the memberships they're in limbo and no one's really getting those. Well, you know who else really is kind of getting screwed here? Nikita. Whoever Nikita is, because we don't know. Like, that's...
Jesus, as if you fucking care about fucking Nikita. Look, they gave you memberships, and if YouTube doesn't give them out properly, he gets his money back. He is not screwed whatsoever.
They did 450 memberships, most of which didn't get assigned to anyone. So now they're sitting in limbo. Are they going to get refunded? Like, that's messed up. They're just sitting...
Yes.
Yes.
If memberships don't get assigned, they absolutely will get fucking funded. That is a fact.
There, and I'm sure they had to pay for it up front. So now I don't get anything, and you know, what is that bullshit? It's terrible.
Fucking Phil pretending to care about fucking Nikita. Get the fuck
Anyway,
out
I guess
of
we'll see what happens moving forward. My hope is that with the new games next week, that last week, I'll get a boost on the channel. I'll get more people coming by, more viewers. Maybe some of the viewers who actually got gifted those memberships and haven't logged in will actually come by for either Like a Dragon or Tekken 8, and then they'll get the memberships and they'll count. Maybe I'll get like a big boost of support at that last week, because the people who's waiting, right, they might get them now. And like, wow, that would be great. That would help a ton. Because right now things are not good with how it's going. Like, it's not my fault.
Oh, for God's sake, Phil. Oh my God, the little piggy's
You
fucking
keep believing
desperate.
that.
The little piggy's so fucking desperate.
Yeah, I know.
Mind you, obviously, this is like a week before payday. You know, Phil gets paid based on next week, you know what I mean? So yeah, he's a week before payday, so times are tough right now. The YouTube money's not going to come in yet. He's going to rely massively on tip contributions, so can't get a big fat ass on stream again, so I can get wailed out again by my dumb ass audience, so I can fucking have spend the money to feed your fat ass on the Thursday.
Oh, I did nothing wrong. My content's good. People are supporting it. YouTube won't pay me.
I did nothing
Pretty messed
wrong.
up. No, I fully believe that YouTube will eventually refund, probably, to whoever Nikita is. I think that will happen. People Person says, the final season of Curb had its trailer release. So old now. What season did you get up to the show? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what the last season was that I watched. I watched a ton of it last year on Max, but I don't think I watched it all. But I watched a ton of it. Fallen Angel says, I'm looking forward to Tekken 8. It's not a game I would play myself. I'm going to live it through you. Well, there you go. I'll definitely be playing, the, story mode. I'll definitely be trying characters and picking them online. The arcade mode is intriguing. The arcade mode is like a simulation of you actually playing in arcades, and then actually like going to different arcades with better players and getting better and entering real tournaments and stuff. It's a very unique sim. I would say for someone learning the game, that's a great way to get into it. But I don't know how riveting of content that would be for streams. Like, I would enjoy playing through that mode because that's like a slow build of getting better with the character and stuff. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. All right, guys, it's actually getting late. I lost track of time. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the show. I think it's time to end the podcast.
Oh, we're so close. Oh, God, don't you dare, Phil. Don't you dare fucking blue balls us like this. We are so close to a full house here. We're 2 burps away from a free space. And 6 snorts away as well.
Say thank you for chilling with me, and those who did support the stream so far this morning, thank you for that. It is now time to wrap it up and to get ready for Resident Evil 0 Remastered, heading into the end game. Thank you all so very much. Wow, this picture is appropriate, because this is what it was like here this last weekend. Seriously, it was that cold. All right, guys. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me, enjoying the news. Thank you for all your support. I hope you'll check out DSP Throwback now that we're getting to the point where it's going into high swing over there. And I'm excited. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for my final streaming day of the week. Peace out. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get ready. And that means I need to adjust the camera. I have to key before we start. We'll do that. Hold on.
Hang on, let me check if you know who's still awake or not.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
Did he fall asleep?
I think he has.
Should we talk quietly, just in case he's sleeping?
I think so.
I think Aviga fell
Yes,
asleep.
we'll use our Richard Attenborough's voices. Yeah.
Those caffeine
The
pills don't do
Vigo
shit.
in his natural habitat.
You're meant to fucking
He's very
ingest them
sleepy.
orally, fucking Aviga. You're not meant to fucking take many fruit. Oh, for God's sake. You took the pills the wrong way, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I think he fell asleep. Let me. What's my loudest fucking noise on this fucking soundboard? It's probably this thing.
Yes, get on with it!
Yeah, wake Aviga. Oh yeah, I could spam the Scottish soundboard as well until I get Scotland's, Scotland forever.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
No, that's Derek.
Scotland forever!
There we go. Aviga, wake your ass up, it's almost over.
Aviga, DSP just died on stream. The camera's frozen.
He's gone,
Oh,
I think.
damn, he's out. He's gone.
We continue with bingo anyway.
Yep.
Okay, here we are. Good. Tom did another super chat.
Aviga's still in the call, yeah. Mister, he's still in the call. He just no response.
Thank you, Tom. He says, it's hard to understand everything you say with our languages, but I love your games. Well, there you go. Thank you, Tom.
We're still playing Bingo Mind, so let's just, finish up and see how we do.
All right, let's take a brief break. I'm just gonna use the mic and go use the bathroom. I'll be right back in a few here, and then we'll get into Resident Evil 0. Okay, guys? Thanks. I'll be right back.
Okay, and we'll just fast forward full stream until he comes back. Here we go.
Okay, everybody. You guys ready to jump back into Resident Evil 0? How about you, Jasper? Are you ready to jump into Resident Evil 0?
Nope.
What do you think? Are you gonna be playing too?
Nope.
Yes, he's gonna join me. Look. He wants to play. Jasper wants to play.
Shut the fuck
Very good.
up!
Silly boy. Silly kitty boy. How does it end, Jasper? Do you remember?
Nope.
We gotta fight the leech monsters, the leech man at the end. You remember? How many magnum shots will it take to end the evil leech menace? Alright. I stepped right on my penis. Ow, 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 ow. Take your foot off my balls.
Ew.
Jasper, quick cat. Oh my goodness. Oh. Jason, maybe character episodes in Tekken 8. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Character episodes? I know that there's going to be an arcade mode. I know there's going to be a story mode. And I know that there's going to be training mode and all of that. And of course, online play. I don't know about character episodes, though. And he licked my foot. You silly boy. Now you licked my foot. He's such a loving cat. Seriously. He just always wants to be snuggling. He always wants to be playing. Getting
How that, he wants to fucking die, so he's licking your gout-ridden toxic foot so he can fucking end it all now and end his suffering.
At all times, he wants to be involved,
for the bite.
right? Okay. Let's get started here. Let's boot her up. We're heading to the end game. We just arrived at the factory. And the first thing I want to test is if we go back on the tram, if all the enemies are still there, or if they're gone, then I can go loot all the items, right? So we gotta figure this out. And then once that's figured out, then we can move on. Okay. Resident Evil, it's the place to be. Resident Evil,
Shut up.
they just want to eat me.
Shut up, bitch!
0-0. Resident Evil 0-0. It's the place to be. Oh yeah.
God, strike me down now, please.
Resident Evil 0-0.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Alright. 672 says, did you see my comment on the Resident Evil 1 playthrough? I have absolutely no idea. If it's the playthrough's old enough that the comment doesn't need to be approved, then no. But if it's a comment on a playthrough that needs to be approved, then I should have seen it. I don't know. Zombie Wolf Packs, I don't remember all the Resident Evil bosses. I can't tell you which one is the worst. How many games are there, right? Okay. Alright, here we go. Well, everyone.
Oh no, he's recording for YouTube, so we were
And that's
away.
it, yep.
We were 2 away from a full house. Aviga's curse strikes again.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's
We
concerning.
used up a free space for that space there because you guys like the stream. Thank you very much. But yeah, I guess we're going to have to wrap things up. So, guys, I mean, of course we're going to end how it always ends. We're going to have otters. We're going to have delightful, beautiful wee otters to help us detox from Phil's nasty ass fucking ways. But yeah, sadly we couldn't get a full house. We were close to one, but Aviga picked the wrong number. What can you do? You know what I mean? They picked the wrong goddamn number. But yeah, remember though.
Oh well, I was going to say the number anyway. So
exactly, D-Dog.
It is what it is.
D-Dog's taking responsibility for that one today, so it's not Aviga's fault. It's D-Dog's fault. So there we go.
Yes.
Yeah. So who knows? We've got tomorrow, of course. There's always tomorrow, as the old saying goes. You know what I mean? Tomorrow. We'll play bingo tomorrow. You're only a day away, or whatever it goes. These authors are cute as damn hell. This one's I swear this one in the middle is posing for the camera intentionally. This one right dead centre.
Scratching your belly, yes you do. Yes you do. You are a goody little otter. Yes you are. Yes you are.
I bet you taste like chicken. For God's sake, well, they're so cute.
You'd rip my face off if you had the chance, wouldn't you? Yes you would.
This is the thing, people think they're so adorable. I mean, remember a while back that we've seen that otter war video where he's like two gangs of otters are just clashing and just scrapping in the water. That looked terrifying.
Of course.
That shit gave me like a fucking nightmare for 2 nights or something. I was like, why are these so cute creatures just like battling with one another? The team's like, only one may survive. The cutest battle in existence. Okay, anyway, guys, I'm going to
pretty much a cage match. Yeah,
we've been going quite almost 3 hours long. You know, there is always tomorrow, as I said. Thank you, D-Dog, for joining me in stream, and as usual to Aviga, thank you for following.
Thank you for having me, sir, and thank you for Iviga to come along, even though he's asleep right now.
Yeah, I'll try him one more time to wake him up with a whale call. Aviga, are you awake, pal?
He's out.
Easy. I think he's gone.
He's out.
He's all those. I don't think those are caffeine pills. I think there was something else, Hypno or something. But anyway, guys, I'll be back tomorrow for some more bingo antics. Until then, guys, I'm going to end how I always end, by playing Notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, however you wish to spend it, and I'll catch you all later. D-Dog, you can sign us off, pal.
Okay, thank you and good night.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.